Oh my goodness. It's Edgeworth. Edgeworth is here. Our Lord and Savior. Edgington Miles Worth. Oh my goodness. What a journey. What a journey. It's been a time to be alive. I'll just put it that way. Wow. The internet, I think, is fixed. I'm just gonna say it now because if it's not, it might as well just die now, but I'm pretty sure it's fixed. So we out here. We doing good? Isen, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I haven't, you know, knock on wood, I haven't had an issue with the internet since I got it fixed. So we should be okay. But you know, at this point, I don't know if I even trust my own words anymore. So we'll see how that goes. But that being said, we're back. We're back to Edgington. Edgington Miles Crumpetworth. I don't. Yeah. Wow. It's weird. It's weird to be on. Weird to be streaming again. I'm not gonna lie. But 2025 is our year. All right. 2025 is our year. This is the year we get 1,000. This is the year that we grind it out. Last year was amazing for the channel. And I thank you all for that, everyone who's here at the moment. Is there actually a place called Edgington? That's amazing. It was named after Edgeworth, no doubt. But last year was a great year for the channel. Oh, it's not real? Damn. That makes me slightly upset. They should make one, to be honest with you. But yeah, last year, good for the channel, but it was kind of a, I don't want to say trial run. Like, I don't want to say like the beta version, you know? Like the demo version. Because we you know, we did play through like the entirety of Ace Attorney from case 1 to case 4, so I say trial run, but no, there's a lot of good stuff coming in 2025 for sure. Now that I know that I like doing this and it's good for the channel, we're gonna grind out 2025. So we're out here. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time, just see if anyone else wants to join. The first stream back in a while, so I'm not expecting it to be like humongous or anything. And that's okay. That's okay. We can be more low-key. Totally fine with me. It's also a Monday. Just don't cry not too hard for my sake. We'll see. If I feel like I'm working too hard, I'll definitely take a step back for a second. But I think I'll be all right. Once I get a schedule down, a system, which I think I'm working towards, it'll be so much easier. Because what I'm doing now is I'm trying to get like doing Doki Doki Literature Club, right? I'm trying to get the whole game done before I even start editing it, so that way, while Doki Doki is being uploaded, and by the way, Doki Doki is it's definitely a shorter game, but my god, we dragged that shit out. We're not even at the good part yet, quote unquote good part, if you know what I mean. That's how off topic we get during the recording sessions, and we've had like 3 of them. It's gonna be quite a few parts. So while that's being uploaded, I'm hoping we can get case 5 of Ace Attorney done, and that can go, and we can kind of and at that point we can kind of be like, okay, I have a bit of, you know, time between now and then. I can stream stuff, I can do other recordings for other games, kind of like what you saw with when I did, you know, the couple one-off videos that I did. I think I uploaded 3 of them. A few one-offs there that did relatively fine. So, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. I'm just, we out here vibing. That's what I'm saying. and it's the regular game. It's the regular version. I didn't feel like they needed the plus version for it, you know? That makes sense. So, plus, my goodness, like I said, we dragged that out. I think the regular version is fine. That's we talked about the McRib for like 2 hours. All we did was make McRib jokes. That's all we did for 2 hours. We're like, the McRib is back. and then we just kept like, we inserted the McRib into like every line of text in the game. We're like, not to spoil too much, but we got Natsuki as like one of the extra like romance sections, I guess. And she was talking about manga and everything, you know, that one. And like found it in the closet and everything. And we were just like we were talking about the manga McRib, the McRib manga. So that's what we were doing. So it's fun times. Well, like I said, I don't expect this stream to be like as popular as the other ones since it's been a month. But that's okay. We will take it with a grain of salt. And we'll just get in the game. You know what? We'll just get in the game. Gotta get your head in the game. High School Musical. Alright. Oh, this is... Let's see. Have I thought about playing I Love You? I have, Sen. I have. Absolutely, I have. That's gonna be one I do. That's definitely gonna be one I do. I think, oh, let's... Here we go. Start out at episode 5. Okay. But yes, Sen. That is absolutely one that I'm going to do. I don't know who I want to voice who though. Because I know there's a couple other content creators that kind of want to get in the mix of it. And since that's a shorter game, I think that's a good way to like kind of introduce them into the corn robber universe. The corn robber, the CEU, the corn robber, or CREU, corn robber extended universe. So we'll see. I'm definitely gonna do the game though, for sure. Yes, I don't know what it's gonna come out though, because I want to do Doki Doki and Case 5 first of Ace Attorney, but then after that I'll be doing that game for sure. And then we'll probably just jump right into Ace Attorney 2. What's it? Spirit of Just? No, is that a newer one? The second, well, I'm thinking of, I know the second one. Is it not Spirit of Justice? Is that the second one? Or is that one of the newer ones? I know one of the newer ones is all about, like, spirituality and stuff. But anyway, let's just start the episode. That's what we came here to do. Case 5. Turnabout ablaze. Good, just as after. That's what I thought. What's the second one then? 2 cards. One of the Black Raven. And one of the White Raven. Whoa. A country torn in 2. One to the west. And one to the east. When those which were split are made whole again. The truth will reveal itself. It's the Yatagarusu! The Yatagarusu's here! I don't know who that is. Whoa, it's Phoenix Wright! Whoa, it's the image that I got off of the internet. You accursed Yatagarasu. You. 8 hours earlier. Okay. Justice for all. That's it. That's what I'm remembering. 100%. See, I knew something. Edgeworth burns a building because he saw a shadow of Phoenix. It really is, though. It really is. My goodness, it's Phoenix Wright. I have to set this building ablaze. March 14th, 10:17 a.m. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. So nice. In the corner, yes. Miles Edgeworth, the most British man in Japan. It's so nice, almost dreamlike, to finally have the chance to relax and sip some tea. Especially after what a whirlwind the past few days have been. On my return flight, I was dragged into a case involving an Interpol agent's murder. The next day, I investigated a kidnapping and a murder at the Gatewaterland theme park. And later that night, a detective's dead body welcomed me back to my office. I feel like I've seen that about 3 times, along with a thief who was out to pilfer files related to a case from 10 years ago. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I totally forgot. Well, I didn't forget, but I forgot to show it. Let's see, do I have it here? Yes, I do. Punishment wheel is alive and ready. Punishments are in the description, so I don't have to read all of them. But I forgot to show it off. The punishment wheel is ready. It is always watching. If I get anything wrong, I have to spin the wheel and do the punishment. just as a reminder, I was so scared about showing it that I forgot about doing it entirely, but but it's always in the corner. It's always watching. Anyway, how did I manage to find myself in the middle of so many cases? What's up, Lulu? Welcome. Gotta go fast. I recently started my Sonic the Hedgehog obsession, so this is very exciting to me. Well, I didn't get the punishment yet, so we'll see. You know, you gotta make the thumbnails and titles good so people want to watch, you know. But, however, that is a punishment on the wheel, so it is very possible that can happen. But anyway, oh yeah, I just saw Sonic 3 last week, and I'm not gonna lie, and I haven't seen the first two. I went into Sonic 3 not watching the first two. And I gotta say, it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Even not knowing the lore of the first two, it was still pretty good. Like, I understood it pretty well. And you're able... I felt like there's a few characters you're not gonna know, just because they're, like, introduced, like, kind of more in the movies, as opposed to, like, just Sonic lore. But I know enough Sonic lore that I was able to understand what was going on. Oh, first day of school! Oh my goodness. Thank the Lord I don't have to go through that again. It's not a very big fan of school. But yes, first day of school. Oh my goodness. What a time to be alive. But yes, hurry up and graduate. Ooh, birthday in 9 days! Let's go! Let's go! Let's see, what am I doing in 9 days? You know what? I am, and yours is in 11, Sin? What is going on? Okay, no, this is good, because... You know what's funny? I am busy next Monday, so I was going to stream, because unironically, next Monday is my dad's birthday. So that's why I'm gonna be busy Monday. But I was going to stream Wednesday or Friday, which is either Lulu's or Sen's birthday, which is wild. So you might both get a birthday stream, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta do some catching up on the Edgeworth so I can move on to the second game. You guys might both get a birthday stream. Like, just unironically, like, just because that's what I was gonna do anyway, probably. So, good timing on the birthdays. Not that you... I understand if you're busy on your birthday, though. You don't have to show up. How did I manage to find myself in the middle of so many cases back to back? Almost like I'm the best prosecutor in the land. Well, at least I have today. All I ask is that I be allowed to spend it quietly. That's not gonna happen, Edgeworth. Oh, yeah, you're, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, yes! You are indeed Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Oh, no. Did the stream die? Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, wait, no. Wait, the stream didn't die? Okay, YouTube's just lying to me. It said YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming. So, I think I'm getting pranked. YouTube is so used to doing that, they're just like, we just gotta put it up just so they know. Well, if it's good, because I see it, it looks fine. If it looks good, then I'll just keep going. I got the warning, but it doesn't look like it's down. So, we out here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, Wednesday is Lou's birthday and Friday is your birthday. Exactly. That's why you both might get birthday streams. That's... Like I said, I gotta catch up on this game. It's been a while. Broflosky bra. It doesn't mean anything, but it's certainly positive. It is indeed. Broflosky bra. I like it. I like that term. Oh yeah, Sora from Kingdom Hearts. That's right. This is big. Big, I tell you. Hey, what's wrong with you? Where's your enthusiasm? And suddenly, the phrase, the fragility of dreams comes to mind. This is truly a Broflovsky moment. Very nice, very nice. We love it. We love it. You can coin it in the channel too, in the chat. I will say it at least one time a stream. What are you talking about? Fragile dreams? Come on, let's go. The fake Yatagarasu isn't gonna find herself, you know? Well, if you must know, it's possible that I was paid a visit last night by your fake. Say what? 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 Okay, I said it. What? What else do you want me to say? Quick, give me a phrase. Broflovsky. Broflovsky. I can't say it consistently. What's up, Darsters? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We out here edging that worth. Kay's hair is so big, it's full of secrets, especially because of that key stuck. Yes. Oh, let's go! Edging that worth. Let's go. We love it. Amazing. We out here. Unfortunately for us, the thief managed to escape. But even now, we're still looking for this criminal. However, I must warn you that we've only had a few hours to search so far. So I must insist that you be patient on this one, Kay. What's with you today? My worth is so on edge, it's about to burst into flames like... thievery. This is the fourth case, right? This is case number 5. We are on case 5. It's there's a lot of lore So, if you don't know, this is actually a punishment wheel stream. So if I get anything wrong, I spin a punishment wheel. It's always lurking in the corner. It's always lurking in the corner. I've experienced lots of pain and suffering because of this wheel. So if I get anything wrong, I spin the wheel, and that's the stakes of the game. That's... Oh my goodness. The chatters, Lulu and Sen, have been here most of the way. They know all about the pain and suffering that we've been through to get to this point. So, but I haven't had to spin it recently. I did very well on case 4. I don't think I had to spin it at all on case 4. I did really well on case 4. I'm hoping I can continue that into this case. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know anything about it, so we'll see. Oh, and by the way, K is Sora from Kingdom Hearts. That's the voice that we decided to give K. Are you sure you aren't sleep talking to me right now? Anyway, I've got something much more important that I want you to see. Oh, and that is? Go, look at this whole ass newspaper I just pulled out of my bag. I think this newspaper is actually bigger than my bag. Take a look at this. Oh, and it comes with a soundtrack too. Newspapers are getting so high-tech these days. On March 14th, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. No. They can't know what I've done to Mr. Right. That is only for me and him to know. That's quite a bold declaration to send to an embassy. I suppose it was inevitable that a newspaper would catch wind of this. The date the card mentions is today. Today, The only time the Wheel of Misfortune didn't give him misfortune was my fanfiction was read. Very true. Oh, and don't forget when we chatted to an Edgeworth AI. That was something else. That was absolutely a highlight of my life. I certainly know a lot of suffering. Edgeworth having 5 bodies in his room. German Edgeworth is currently stuck in purgatory. Stuff like that. Dick Gumshoe being Mickey Mouse. Francisca being Jacksepticeye. This has been a wild ride for sure. Go here now, case 5. Who knows? I might have to restart the whole game. Today, huh? Come on, we've got to hurry. The embassy awaits. I suppose it is quite an urgent matter. However, do you know which country's embassy we should be investigating? Well, it's some really special country, and I'm actually really fuzzy on the details. But never mind that. Where's all your energy? Why are you so lackadaisical today? I'm not, Kay. You're just too wound up. Well, then you should get too wound up too. Because this just might be our chance to catch that woman. You mean Miss Yu? The woman who killed Kay's father, Byrne Faraday, 7 years ago. Oh yes, we did figure that out. Did we? Actually, yes, we did, because I unlocked case 5. Did we? was watching a video essay on Ace Attorney Tell the stream I recommended. Didn't even realize it was a stream, but it was so funny. I can. I feel like that's how a lot of people found the stream. I feel like that is how a lot of people came across this amazing accomplishment that. Anyway, you mean Miss Yu? No, I meant Francisca, but she works too. Callisto Yu. She claimed to be the great thief Yatagarasu, and then disappeared from the courtroom.
She makes me so mad. The phony. Everyone knows that the real Yatagarasu would never send something like a calling card until a company's underhanded dealings are made public. The target is always totally unaware that Yatagarasu has paid them a visit.
Francisca Solo's all. I'm stupid. The fourth case was the flashback. That's all right. Honestly, I can't keep anything straight either. Honestly, it just popped up on my recommended. I watched for a bit, and then we needed one vote for the language, and I just got pulled in from there. What was the first language? Was Korean though, wasn't it? Because we got language twice, and it was Korean, and then it was German the second time, right? Oh man, what a time to be alive! What it's been a month. We can recollect some of the past. Oh yeah, and I gotta work on the highlight videos of these two when I have free time for sure. Especially when I finish the game, I'll have to work on these. It's taking up a lot of space on my computer.
The target is always totally unaware that the Yatagarasu has paid them a visit.
No way, he's back. I am back. I've always been here, HJJ. Always been here. Lurking in the corner. That's right, Lulu. You did teach me to read German, and you were. I remember you being impressed. I don't think I could do it again, though.
The target is always totally unaware that the Yatagarasu has paid them a visit. That's what makes the real Yatagarasu so awesome.
HJJ, remember when I said I saw Sonic? I saw it with HJJ. So, what's up? And it was pretty good. The Yatagarsu's card that's shown in this article. It looks to me as though it could be genuine.
See, that's the thing. Whoever it is, that person isn't the real deal, but has knowledge of the Yatagarasu. If this doesn't include that that woman's involved, then nothing is. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, out the door you go. I'm gonna uppercut you out this fucking door.
Wait, there are a few preparations I must make before we go. I had the first two Sonic movies on DVD, I'm so cool. Good, honestly, I haven't seen the first two, and I don't know if I will. Because I don't have the streaming service that they're on. But Sonic 3 was good. So, if they're anything like Sonic 3, which I've heard that they only get better throughout the 3 that are out so far, then I recommend the first 2 as well. Wait, there are a few preparations I must make before we go. I'm the least cool person here. I haven't watched any of them because I don't like movies. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not a huge I can't believe something. Perhaps. We never really know the full reason. Because he says Jim Carrey is a mysterious fellow. We don't actually. He'll say what the reason is, but we don't actually know what the reason is. You know what I mean? We don't know if he's just joshing around. There's something interesting about this card we found last night here at my office. I will say, Jim Carrey was a huge reason why I did like Sonic 3 so much. He was a huge part. He did very well in that movie. He was very Jim Carrey, if that makes sense. It's of a different color than the one in the article, which makes me wonder why.
What's up? Any reason why you're boring a hole through the newspaper with your eyes?
No. No reason at all. Very well. Seeing as how Miss Yu is also somewhat of a special nature to me, I agree there is some merit to be found in investigating this.
I knew you'd come around.
Hell yeah. March 14, 5 p.m. Theatrum Neutralis. Uh-huh. After years, I finally watched The Truman Show, and I suddenly think, yeah, this is... yeah. Oh, they're reading, and I'm not... ready to embark on a nightly outing, and this is where... Oh wait, this is where our tale begins, right? Is this Will Powers? I think it did make sense though, having good old Jim being Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, because he does have the goofiness. No, honestly, I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I saw him in Sonic 3 perform as Eggman, and I thought to myself while I was watching the movie, I don't know who else could play this as well as Jim Carrey. He is Eggman. If Jim Carrey in an alternate universe, if Sonic did exist and this was the Sonic universe, he would be Eggman. Like, let's be real. He's just Eggman. Like, he would be Dr. Ivo Robotnik in the Sonic universe. If we were living in it right now, that's who it would be. So... that's how I thought of it, and I was like, no one else can play him anymore, because now I just have that thought in my head that no one else can play Eggman. So someone else probably could, but I don't. After doing 3 movies with Jim Carrey, I don't see how anyone else plays Eggman at this point. Huh. What a coincidence. It's look, Sonic the Hedgehog on the television. Who would have thought that a Steel Samurai stage show would ever be held at such an elegant theater inside a foreign embassy?
Yeah, the climax was really awesome.
Oh, yes, I do. Hey, the rambling has never changed. The rambling has never changed. I'm a rambler. That's what I do. That's why it takes us so long to get through games. both live streaming and recording. It's cause we just ramble.
Steel Samurai Sushi Slash! I got chills down my spine when he pulled that move out.
Who would be the Grinch of the Sonic universe? Ooh. Who would be the Grinch if not Jim Carrey? I know Benedict Cumberbatch did like the animated version. But a live action version? Ooh. I'd have to ponder on that one. I suppose it really is more impactful to watch a show in person than on television.
I have to say though, this embassy setup is set up kind of funny. Almost like it's supposed to catch on fire or something. I mean, almost like it's really, really flammable. I mean, they have two countries sharing the same building.
Victor would be the Grinch. He's green and 100% ruin Christmas Eve. Oh, Vector. Yes. He'd be coming out like... he'd be coming out like... I'm Sonic! No, you said Victor, and I was like... Victor. I'm like reading your message, and I'm like trying to figure out who that is, and then it clicked. I was like, oh, Vector. Oh yes, not from Despicable Me though, but from the Sonic universe. Anyway, well, as you said yourself, this place and the countries it houses are very special. And flammable, I guess. Even this theater is special in that it is a neutral zone shared by the two countries.
So let me get this straight. The Steel Samurai show just now is being sponsored by one of the two countries. The one that's called the Kingdom of Alabast, right?
Yes, it would appear that the Steel Samurai is very popular in that country as well.
Seems that way. But you know who I'm really into? The Jammin' Ninja. The Republic of Babal is sponsoring a Jammin' Ninja stage show. That's something for fangirls like me. We totally gotta see that too, Mr. Edgeworth. The Jammin' Ninja show is gonna kick the Steel Samurai show's rear end.
Just say ass, Kay. You're in a T for Teen game. You can say ass. You know, ever since I first met this girl, I've always had this inkling that what she really wants to be is not a thief, but rather a ninja.
So anyway, about today's event, what's it called again?
The Kingdom of Alabast versus the Republic of Babal Goodwill Jubilee. This is how they go to war without actually being at war. They just have competitions involving the Steel Samurai and Jammin' Ninja. Okay, I immediately open chat again, but I relate to Kay fangirling over shows. Yep, that's what I do. What show are you currently fangirling over, Lulu? There's some good ones out there. I just watched Squid Game 2, Season 2. Pretty good. I think I like the first season better, but it's still pretty good. The Kingdom of... Oh yeah, I said this line already. the small European countries of the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babal. I need to watch Arcane, Dandadan, Janmeshi, and now that you mentioned Squid Game, that one too. I have seen Dandadan. It is wild. It is wild. Dandadan is wild. I got flashbanged for a second thinking about it again. Wild. But it's a good kind of wild. That's fair. That's fair. I do that too with shows. In games too. I'll play like one level and then I'll be like, I'll do it later, you know. And then I never go back to it. They just shout over each other to see who's the loudest country. The winner gets in the country. Squid Game Season 2 is next. I binged all of Season 4 of Superman and Lois yesterday. Flags? Yeah, I know you love flags, they should, eh? Let's see, NBC Hannibal and Squid Game Season 2. Do you know Thanos was part of the called Big Bang? His stage name is T.O.P. Also, Pregnant Girl. He's also a cable idol. Solo is a joke. And the guy with the glasses and mom's actually really? That I actually wouldn't have guessed that. I could have definitely guessed Thanos was part of a K-pop group for sure. I could have guessed that one. The guy with the glasses, I would not have guessed that one. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and the Republic of Babal. These two countries used to be a single entity that was abundant with nature. Oh my goodness, Sen, you're actually like kind of right. This is. And it was called the Principality of Cordopia. Oh wait, we know this country, right? Cordopia. Did we see that one before, or am I thinking of something else?
Is everything all right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm all right. Moving on. After a period of civil unrest, the country split in two, though signs of their past remain. For example, their flags preserve the flower and butterfly motifs to this day. Cordopia, huh? Oh, yes. Yeah, we do know. Yeah, of course. That's why I know it. He's practically just acting as himself. Interesting. I only know, like, well, I say mainstream, but, like, I'm sure a lot of K-pop groups are, like, considered mainstream. I just know, like, BTS, of course. I know a few other ones, but I didn't think I was gonna get into this conversation today. Blackpink? That's one, right? I'm not too well versed on K-pop. BTS and Blackpink as well. Sen, you and I, we're on the same wavelength here. No, I know... I know more than that. I can't recall them off the top of my head. The KG-8 incident, and what was referred to as the second KG-8 incident, in which an embassy staff member was murdered. Both of these cases were related to the Principality of Cordopia. In the 7 years that have passed, the country may have split into two. Oh, twice! And do you say, Lulu, do you say the 2NE1, do you say 21? Is that how it's supposed to be said? And twice, I do know twice. Oh, what the fuck happened to the game there? That was weird. Twice and 21. I know those two also. And I know someone from Twice. Not well, okay, I don't know them obviously. But Mina from Twice. It's a long story how I know that, but I know Mina from Twice. In the 7 years that have passed, the country may have split into two. However, the Yatagarsu still sent a calling card here. What could it all mean?
Mr. Edgeworth, I know you're thinking about something.
Oh, excuse me. What were we talking about again? Were we talking about Mina from Twice?
If you could please stop spacing out on me. We're not talking about K-pop here. We're talking about the... What were the countries again? Alabasta and something like that. Anyway, we were... Oh, thank you. Yes, we were talking about the Alabast versus Babal Goodwill Jubilee.
Mina Edge Twice. Mina Edge Twice is wild. Why? Why does that? Why does it? Okay, I'm sorry. I just have to bring it up. Mina Edge Twice. Why does that sound like Jar Jar Binks saying that he's gonna edge twice? It sounds like something Jar Jar Binks would say if he's gonna edge twice. I'm sorry. Yeah. That is the first thing that popped in my head. It was not Mina from Twice. It was Jar Jar Binks saying they're gonna edge twice. Anyway, this is why we can't finish the game.
The two countries have had a pretty bad relationship with each other. That's why they set their embassies up right next to each other. It was probably one embassy and then they split, so now it kind of makes sense, but like... Damn. But supposedly they've been trying really hard to make up recently. That's why they decided to hold this event.
That's the case, then why the verses? You're saying Strike Is It Able? Whoa. I said the name of that month very well. April? Very nice. I have heard of them too, actually, now that I've seen their name a few times. Don't know anything, no, don't know any songs though.
Also, both countries claim to own the real Prima Duck statue, a national treasure to both. They're planning to have them publicly evaluated today to see which one's the real deal.
I mean, one side of this argument's gotta be like really confident, and the other one's gotta be sweating in their boots. How? I mean, they didn't split up that long ago. One of them has to know that it's real, and the other one's gotta be like shitting themselves right now. They didn't split up that long ago. Anyway. Okay, need I remind you to take care and not succumb to your thieving desires?
Well, when it comes to treasure, I can't help myself, you know that.
Nah. You had better be saying that in jest. In jest? Never mind, I don't have a joke for that. I was going to say something like ingesting these nuts or something like that, but
Hey, I can read your body language, you know. And you've got it all wrong. Look, I'm here to do some investigating. Investigating, I tell you.
What? Oh. Well, I didn't get it from you, I swear. We're just on the same wavelength today. Investigate these nuts. Google. Show me this guy's balls. You have to leave in 30 minutes? That's okay, Lulu. I understand. I understand. Time zones, am I right? I know. And although we don't know if the Yatagarasu will really make an appearance, I suppose we should still spend some time examining this place. Oh. Google, show me this guy's balls. This is the perfect angle. Oh, I thought that was Edgeworth saying that for a second. I thought that was Edgeworth saying that for a second. What accent are we giving, like, the people from this country? This is a European country, right? Are we thinking like... Are we thinking like an actual accent, or should we just like Russian? or should we just go like balls to the walls and be like,
This is the perfect angle.
yeah. You know what I mean? Something like that. Or should we do like actual Russian, like, this is the perfect angle. This is the perfect angle. Barbarian? Are we thinking? Just go nuts.
This is the perfect angle.
I don't know. I don't know a lot of European accents. I just know like the British, Russian. That's about it. So maybe I'll just go nuts. Mr. Crocker for Fairly Odd Parents? This is the perfect angle. Patrick Star? This is the perfect angle. Big Bird from Sesame. I haven't heard Big Bird in a really long time. I don't know if I can do Big Bird, to be completely honest. Doofenshmirtz?
This is the perfect angle through the platypus.
Close enough. It's close enough. Doofenshmirtz? It's close enough. I'm not gonna get Doofenshmirtz nailed, but I think I got it close enough that I could do a convincing Doofenshmirtz.
You see, Perry the Platypus.
Sounds very close to Marge.
This is the perfect angle.
If we didn't do Marge last time, like in the last case, 'cause didn't we do? Is it Marge, Callisto, you? You're not gonna nail Doofenshmirtz, lame. Your Honor, I will cross-examine the platypus. I can't do Perry. Also, I don't think the mic would pick it up because of the amount of air that I'm pushing out towards the microphone.
Anyway, this is the perfect angle.
It seems I went up to go I went up to go see his balls, but it looks like he's looking at mine.
Go, my image. Travel across the wave world and into every TV set around the globe.
No, that's just, I feel like that's just Irish. That's not Doofenshmirtz. We'll work on it. We'll refine it. A more honest approach to appearing on TV might serve your ambitions better. Jacksepticeye. It's not quite Jacksepticeye. Go, my image. Use Thunderbolt. Maybe we'll just go balls to the walls. Imagine being freeze framed. Oh, I want to talk to this guy back here. 10 more minutes. No, in 5 more minutes. But isn't it really bad for me to spend time doing this? No one will top Francisca as Jacksepticeye. No, no one will. No, Jacksepticeye is just Francisca von Karma now. You appear to be troubled by something. May I be of any assistance? Leave me alone. My name is... No, this is Patrick. I'm trying to figure out just the right time to talk to that girl over there. And if I mess up, it'll be because I'm talking to you right now. Oh my. Uh-oh. Sorry, it's good. I'm reading the chat, it's getting a little hairy.
Somehow I get the feeling he's about to fall flat on his face.
Well, let's just do as he wishes and leave him alone. Hello, sir.
Is there something I can help you with?
I was wondering how the fuck your voice got that high. Have you got... Are you Google, show me this guy's balls. Ah, yes, just as I thought. You're a 30-year-old man, but yet they haven't dropped. I was wondering what is beyond these doors.
It's the Alabastian Embassy. Now, unless you have some business with the embassy.
I suppose I can't really claim to have any business with the embassy right now.
Oh, you don't have to be so rude about it, Mr. Guard. Huh.
You let Francisco... Oh my. Oh my. What a heart! What the fuck? What are you doing here? What the hell? God damn it. Now I have to... Cameraman!
Where in tarnation are they? Come on, big scoop. Hey, mister, out of the way. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Ugh. I seem to remember this woman from somewhere. Yet my instincts are directing me not to engage in a conversation with her. Perhaps it would be best if I left her alone.
A lot of heart, the only one to break through the freeze frame of the whole room. Okay, well, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Probably up, I assume? Oh, maybe not. Oh, do we have to talk to everyone in here? Or are we examining the room?
There are pamphlets about the 2 embassies here on this table.
Oh. I had to get the right voice there.
It still looks weird to me.
The country split into 2 a few years back. And they've shared the building and its grounds 50-50 ever since. Yeah, that's what I thought. It makes sense, but like...
Damn. Mom, Miles is repressing dramatic events again.
Mom, get the camera! Oh, I guess it's because they don't have the money to build 2 separate ones, huh?
I should think that's not the reason why, Kay. I suppose I'll just help myself to one of these. Embassy guide stuck into the pages of my organizer.
Oh my god! Are we in court?
What is all the hubbub?
Ah!
Hey, look! It's the Steel Samurai! And he's got a son!
The Iron Infant? Flashback to when we were doing Ace Attorney and we just kept saying elements and like... That was one of my favorite bits of the dub, was when we just kept saying like elements with like what is it when you use like the same, like, is it alliteration? Is that what we're doing? I don't know. I was never a big English guy. But we were like, we actually were like, the Nickel Ninja! The Palladium Penis! That's what we were doing for like an hour. What? And he's got his son, the Iron Infant, with him. Oh my god. Oh, I can move. The Krypton, yeah. And eventually it got to the point to where none of us had any left now, and we were just like, Argon Schmargon. Like, I don't know anymore.
May I speak with you for a second?
Also, steel isn't an element. Yeah, if anyone should know that, it's me, but it started out with steel, so you had yeah, you went off the deep end. Just be lucky I kept the ones I kept.
May I speak with you for a second? It's the Steel Samurai.
Sorry, I needed a long pause to really emphasize the how much Edgeworth loves the Steel Samurai.
What? He didn't respond. That asshole. Google, show me this guy's balls.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you glaring at him for?
Ahem. Please excuse me. It's just that I've never seen a superhero up close before. Edgeworth, my dude, you're old enough to know that, like, come on, man. Ugh. Sorry, I was reading a text. To Mr. Edgeworth, Steel Samurai Daddy. What? What? To Mr. Edgeworth, Steel Samurai Daddy? What? I don't know if I understand. What does it say? Ward man of Neo Old Tokyo? I don't know what that first word is after daddy. Don't name him daddy. I get a closer look. Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
It looks like he's written something down for you.
Damn, I'm going to read it, actually. To Edgeworth from Steel Samurai Daddy. Oh, married man of Neo Old Tokyo.
Wait, married man of Neo Old Tokyo? Did he think Edgeworth was gonna snatch him up?
Why does the Steel Samurai have to emphasize married man?
Wow, an autograph. Pretty cool that you got one, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Huh. Autograph is received. Mr. Steel Samurai, Ambassador Alba is waiting for you. Why is his spear bent? Oh, well, I don't know. The Steel Samurai isn't only here for the two countries tonight, but rather can be thought of as goodwill and oh, okay. I'm done. Goodbye. News over.
There he goes. Oh, to spread goodwill to the world.
He really does seem like a goodwill ambassador, doesn't he?
Okay, we're shooting the next segment now. Cue camera.
I said we were done, but in just a few seconds, the Gem Ninja stage show is set to begin. I don't know what this voice is. I was forced to do this because I didn't know I'd be talking. Look at my mouth move. And the microphone move with it. You see, I'm so good at being reporter. My headphones are at less than 20%. My phone is at 2%. I'll be RB. No problem. No problem. Phone charging is important. Anyway, more news to report. Did you know that if your headphones are at less than 20% and your phone is at 2%, you should charge that shit. Anyway, after the show, the Gem Ninja will enter the Republic of Babal. You set to meet with the ambassador of Babal at that time.
Ah, the Gem Ninja show's about to start. We've got to get back to our seats.
Regrettably, I don't have much of an interest in ninjas. I always felt a tear. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You better charge it. It's very important. My only samurai. I'm not a fan of ninjas.
Well, this show will change your mind. Come on, we have to hurry. If we miss even a second of the Jammin' Ninja's awesome playing, I'll never forgive you.
Nah. I suppose you're not about to give me much of a choice here, are you, Kay?
His mother was killed by a ninja. Oh, we're back in court.
Edgeworth is like, damn, that shit fucking sucked.
I could listen to that A Ninja Marked for Death's Lullaby song all day. His superb playing, that sad melody really brought a tear to my eye. And his heart-wrenching voice. Now that's the Jammin' Ninja's greatest weapon.
Yeah, I'm on my laptop. Hi. Hello. Welcome back. Happy to have you back. Anyway, Edgeworth's just about to say how much he hated that.
Those pieces of Jammin' Ninja merchandise over there. I've gotta have them. I especially want the hair sticks they're selling exclusively at these shows. They're exactly like the ones
oh, I did not read that as like heroin, like heroin. That was the most monotone I've ever heard you say a chat message ever. Well, then that must mean I'm really good at reading chat messages. I was in the Edgeworth character, and Edgeworth seemed like very monotone at the moment. Didn't mean to sound monotone on you. I'm happy that you are back. So he should be a double ninja prosecutor then? Maybe. Perhaps. Anyway, I did not read I didn't see the E on that. It's all I'm saying.
They're exactly like the ones the heroine, Princess Misola, wears in her hair.
Anyway.
Anyway! Hold it right there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes.
You're thinking of going home, aren't you?
Well, it was the end of the show. What? What the fuck do you mean? Well, it doesn't seem likely that the Yatakarasu will be making an appearance. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's why I'm here. I forgot. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I completely forgot what I was doing here. Most likely, it was simply a prank.
No way! I just know the Yatakarasu will show.
But I thought you said that the Yatakarasu doesn't send calling cards.
We trailed off some. We did.
Yeah, I did, but...
I figured from the very beginning that this would wind up being a wild goose chase.
But that card she sent was a genuine fake calling card.
A genuine fake.
Well, how can I word this? The Yatakarasu's mark on the calling card is exactly the same as my mark. Get it now? We've got a problem! The Yatakarasu's been spotted in Alabast!
What?
You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Ha! So you finally decided to show yourself, you phony!
Hey, what get the guard's like, what? let me just cheat post for a second. No way they can get past this. Kyle Broflovsky. That is very. I think that's very similar to their last name. Looks like he wants to.
I'm sorry, but I will need to search you before you may enter.
What the? Edgeworth is now in the freeze frame. He's like, what the actual fuck? I can't go home. What? God damn it.
What the? Hey, the Steel Samurai just walked straight on through without one.
Well, yeah, these are two unrelated incidents. The Steel Samurai was checked beforehand.
Now, if you don't hurry up and let me through, my phony is gonna escape.
Okay, just admitting it right on the spot. Hey, by the way, on the real one, it's me. Edgeworth now is like, I don't know who that is. No, he's coming. Okay, a country's embassy is considered to be part of the country itself. If you don't go through the proper procedures to enter the country.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm gonna enter through Babal and climb over the wall to Alabast.
Alright, Lulu, have a good night. Sleep well. We'll see how far I get.
I'm gonna enter through Babal and climb over the wall to Alabast.
Hold it! Oh, hold it! You would tell a prosecutor straight out that you intend to illegally enter another... Okay, are you listening to me? Lulu is K right now.
I'm going to Alabast. K Faraday, and I'm coming through.
Yes, and welcome. Oh, welcome. Someone stop her. Anyone. Oh. Oh my goodness. Is it already on fire? March 14th, 6:12 p.m. Open air stage. Okay, where are you? Don't tell me you really did find some way over this fence. Does something sound like it's on fire? Ah. Oh, yes, there it is. This is too big for us to handle. Looks like the Yatagawasu kicked up a ball, too. Ah, yes. You. Accursed Yatagarasu. Ah, Pi Day. Yes, I did not search Google for this guy's balls. I searched it for this image. You accursed Yatagarasu. Okay, you'd better be alright wherever you are. Shut. Help, she was frozen in stone. Medusa got to her. March 14th, 6:45 p.m.
Babali's embassy, secretariat's office.
I told you, it wasn't me.
Did we give a voice for Sheena? Do we have a voice? I don't remember if we had a voice. I'm not going to lie. It's been a little while. I bet people would I haven't even watched the third song. True. We did have a voice? I know, but I don't remember what it was. Was it a SpongeBob voice? No, it wasn't a SpongeBob voice. I don't remember what it was. Oh well. In the state I live in, they once tried to legally define pi as 3.2. What? That seems odd.
Hold it!
Oh, hold it. Oh my goodness, wait, that's... Who? The person on the floor! Oh no. No more Donald Trump bits. Oh my goodness. Okay, are you alright?
Do I look alright to you? Now can you do something about this woman?
Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, what is the meaning of this? Well, sir, it's, this. Look at the guard. Keys.
It wasn't me. He was already dead when I ran in here, hot on the heels of the fake Yatagarasu. Look, I only came in here because I saw a suspicious person at the open-air stage.
A suspicious person, you say? How odd. It wasn't me, that means it was K.
Every kill begins with K.
A long black coat and a hood over their head. I dare you to tell me that's not suspicious. When I saw that person, I immediately thought that they must be the fake Yatagarasu. So I chased after them into the embassy, then into here, and then lost sight of them. But I just know that person is the one who did it.
I don't remember what voice we gave Sheena. It wasn't... I don't remember. It had to have been like a SpongeBob or like a Disney character or something, probably. Was it Squidward? I don't remember. Oh, was it a robot? It might have been a robot. Was it like, what are you so worked up over? There is no reason for you to be this loud. Was it that? I like that either way. What are you so worked up over? There is no reason for you to be this loud. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're Agent Lang's secretary. Sheena, I believe your name is correct. I believe your name is, comma, correct. And if you are making an arrest, I assume you have evidence that it was Kay who committed the crime. Is that also correct? Uh-oh. Are we getting into wheel territory? You refuse to answer.
Oh shit.
I don't need to answer. What? You are merely a prosecutor in this country, meaning you have no investigative authority. Hey, pal. Just what the heck does what you just said mean? Huh? Yeah. If it happened here, it's under Mr. Edgeworth's jurisdiction. The end. But seeing as how this building is sitting on our soil, we can investigate wherever we like. Unfortunately, Detective, embassies are a different matter. Huh? This office is considered to be part of the Republic of Babal, which means that anything that happens in here defaults to the control of the Babalese government and Babalese law, giving them exclusive extraterritorial rights. Extraterrestrial rights? Sir, do you really believe that the truth is out there? Basically, our country's laws do not apply inside the embassy of another country. That's what was agreed to by our respective governments. Our authority to investigate was effectively nullified the second we entered this place, which means we can do little here in the situation. No way, sir. Please leave this matter in Interpol's hands and go home. Do you believe the truth is out there? No. Oh, okay. Damn. Edgeworth really do be out here destroying Gumshoe's dreams. Mr. Edgeworth.
Hey, you're not Mr. Edgeworth.
You're right, I am not Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh. Is this who I think it is? Is this who I think it is? Is this Mr. Is this Mr. like Southern accent that definitely doesn't fit, but I like it?
I was Phoenix Wright this whole time.
I know we get another T-pose.
In that case, allow me to join your investigation. Oh, never mind.
I was wrong. In this case, allow us to join the investigation. I was Southern there for a second. I don't know why. I was trying to impersonate that one guy from the Interpol, you know. Who the hell is this guy, though? Like, who is this guy? What voice do we want to give him? It's Ambassador Paleno. Yo, look at the monument shelf. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? We got the Statue of Liberty. Is that is that the what's it, is it the is that the Canadian one or the one in Seattle? Is that the Seattle Needle? Or Space Needle or whatever? Or is that the one I get those two confused all the time. I don't know which one's which. Considering these are all US things, I'm assuming it's the one in Seattle. And then we got the Arch. Gateway to the Midwest. We got a bear with a fish, and we got a bald eagle. How American. We've got all three parts. We got all three areas, really. If you think, I don't know what's at the top here. But we got the Statue of Liberty, New York. We got Space Needle, two opposite sides, and then the Arch is right smack dab in the middle, more or less. Oh, I didn't mean to scroll past that. Then of course the bear with the fish is like northwest. The bald eagle, also kind of that same area. Oh, I don't know. Whenever I've seen bald eagles, it's been up in that area, so I don't know. But sleazy car... Oh, the hand movements? Oh my goodness, that is sleazy car salesman, 100%. It's really nothing. I don't know why that's the voice that came out of my mouth. Is it? It's really nothing. I don't even know what character that is. Is that even a character, or did I just make that up on the spot? Do we like that voice? It's really nothing. or are we going more like, it's really nothing? I like the first one better. It's really nothing. Manny was my secretariat, so of course I want to help you as much as I can. In fact, it's a blessing that Interpol agents were able to make it so quickly. Francisca. Well. I never imagined I'd meet you here of all places. This is an embassy meeting that you have no authority to conduct.
Hold it!
Already, what is it? Oh, that was me. I said hold it. Ambassador Paleno. And you are? I am Miles Edgeworth, public prosecutor. I ask that you please allow me to investigate this case as Miss Von Karma's assistant. Assistant? Miles, what the fuck do you think you... Please, I implore you, Ambassador Paleno. Very well. I'll be counting on the two of you, Miss Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth. What did you mean by you'll be Miss Von Karma's assistant? I don't exactly have a choice, do I, Detective? If I don't become Francisca's assistant, I can't participate in this investigation. There you go again. Running at the mouth with that aloof expression on your face. Francisca, please. I don't know what you're planning quite yet. But at least I do know one thing. That you are now my subordinate. True, I think we're about to see. Just remember that my whip is always ready to wake you, should you have a brain lapse. Of course, I'll keep that in mind. If you aren't done playing games. Right, let's begin the investigation. Yes. By the way, Detective, I suppose it's a bit late to be asking, but why the fuck are you here? Well, better late than never, I guess, sir. I was placed on guard duty for the Babalese embassy today. And why are our police guarding an embassy? Well, on account of the card they got from the Yatagarsu. They called us up and asked for our help, sir. Oh, and because we've been searching for the Yatagarsu these past 7 years. It was more or less mutually beneficial arrangement, if you ask me. Except for how mutually unbeneficial this has all turned out to be, I suppose. It looks like you failed to competently perform your guard duty yet again. Sir, that was a really low blow. Look forward to your next salary negotiation, although it's out of my hands. But sir, if it gets cut anymore, I won't be able to buy even instant noodles anymore. What are they paying this guy, $5 an hour? I do wonder what Edgeworth is going to say when I walk up here.
These shelves are lined with American souvenirs and memorabilia. Really strange, isn't it? I mean, I thought this was the Babalese embassy. Well, why are there so many American souvenirs, sir? Perhaps the Babalese are studying American culture and our tourism industry. If they have plans to make the Babalese tourism industry truly flourish, then they would need to observe and study other countries' methods, I suppose. Speaking of tourism, I got these from the blonde guy earlier, sir. He said that if I bring these with me to Babal, I could trade them in for a few few buffets. Because Gumshoe would say buffets. Oh, so how do you expect to travel to Babal? Well, the whole world is connected by the ocean, sir. And for an all-you-can-eat... Oh, I thought I was saying something different. And for an all-you-can-eat buffet, I'd swim all the way to Babal if I had to. Can a few simple coupons really motivate people to do such fantastic things? Oh yes, my favorite tourist attractions. The Big Green Lady, a tall building with a circle, and a half curve. Don't forget the bald eagle and the bear with the fish. Very American as well. Although it's also any country with bears in it, really. I mean, it goes for them too. I'm in a half circle, half oval. Mr. Edgeworth, there's still something on this display rack, sir. Knives, huh? Although, the blades are all that remain of them, unfortunately. Ugh, sorry, I yawned. I guess the handles all got burnt off by the fire. Well, even the knives fell victim to the fire. Rub, 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 rub. Ambassador Paleno, are these knives yours? Why, yes, they are. They are a special set of ornamental knives featuring the national symbol of Babal. These butterfly-themed knives, along with Alabast's own set of knives, are comprised of 3 knives each. But I can't believe the Babalese ones have been reduced to this state. Ornamental knives, huh? There's a small release on the tang of this blade. Ambassador Paleno, what is this notch here for? Oh, that. Half-baked, I'm actually stupid, I can't believe. Damn. We all missed that, to be honest. Oh, that. It's a feature of these knives where you can freely exchange the handles on them. So that we can change how they look to fit the situation, of course. I see. So these knives were constructed so that the handles could be easily removed. Because this is a national treasure, can I ask that you please not touch it? I'm afraid the only ones allowed to touch it are myself and the Secretariat. Hold it! Hold it! But there was a possibility that this is related to the murder, wouldn't you agree? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, why don't we give up for now? We can force them to let us investigate it later when we find some solid proof. I suppose I don't have a choice here. This must be one of the Primaduck statues Kay was talking about earlier. Is it just me, or does this man look like the Steel Samurai? They could be twins. Yes. Yes, indeed. Kay, are you alright?
You believe me, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't think I did it, right?
Yes, of course I don't. And I promise to prove that it wasn't you.
That's enough chit-chat. You can investigate all you like, but it's only a matter of time before we take her in. It would be wise of you to give up while you can.
No. I don't think so. Kay isn't lying, and my investigation will prove that to be true.
Go ahead and try then, if you're that confident.
I can't allow this to continue on this way. I must prove her innocence post-haste. Ah, yes. I remember when this guy was talking about I remember when this guy was mansplaining baseball to Marge Simpson.
You have a pitcher, you have a catcher.
You're in a book for a while? Honestly? Could have been mine. Although, if you said that a month ago, I would have been like, don't worry, that was probably mine. But so far, the stream's been okay.
So our victim was the secretariat of this embassy, I take it.
Hey, Kochin. I heard that he was an admirable person. Very admirable. Stream's been okay? That's good, that's good. That's what we like to hear.
The cause of death is a stab to the base of his neck. He was lax in washing his back.
Damn, he was the... Damn. We were fortunate that the fire missed our victim's body for the most part. The fire had burned a bit longer. It would have made identifying him a hassle.
So Mr. Kochin was stabbed to death in the middle of a raging fire. What in the world happened inside this room?
I really tried. I really tried to defend myself, I really did. I'm usually the best at defending myself. But unfortunately, I was a little bit like Sleepy Joe. I just was a little bit too tired. And I let someone take over.
I would rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. What is this key in here? I feel like I've seen this before. There appears to be something in his pocket. What? This key. It can't be. Isn't this the Yatakarasu's key that was stolen 7 years ago? What? But that's... Huh? 7 years ago? You mean that case where I was framed, sir? Yes. It's the piece of evidence that stole the life of Kay's father 7 years ago. Which was then stolen by Callisto Yu. What? What? Mr. Faraday was killed by this key, sir? I thought he was killed with a knife. Scruffy! At the very least, try to remember the details of crimes you were a suspect in. Francisca, as you will recall, Detective Gumshoe was not present when Miss Yu made her escape. Plus, even among law enforcement, only a few knew of this key's existence. I doubt a new rookie at the time would have been made privy to such knowledge. I feel like the victim right now all trampled on, sir. I suppose I'll just have to fill you in now. The secret to this key is... Oh, Oh, fuck. Was it the... Yes, it was down here. Oh, there... there it goes. Damn. That took a... Nah, it seems to have gone through some wear and tear over the last 7 years. Oh! Wow, that's amazing, sir. It's like some kind of magic trick. The Edgeyboy's key data jotted down in my organizer. I knew it. This is the same exact piece of evidence that Mrs. Yu took with her. I remember this beautiful pattern on the blade. I remember this... Oh, I remember this as well. It's a fine motif, isn't it? Yes. It looks like 2 interwoven vines crisscrossing down the blade. Vines, sirs? I think it looks like a bunch of stars if you ask me. It's one of those 6-sided stars, just like the police mark on our IDs. I really don't think you can call these stars. You say that the detective's art sense is underdeveloped would be an understatement. The real question is, why was the bubbly embassy secretariat holding this? While we don't know how Mr. Cochin came to possess this key, we do know that the pattern is almost as beautiful as Phoenix Wright. I mean, we do know that this was stolen by the Yatagarasu from the Kadopian embassy. That's right! Mr. Faraday had written that fact down in his organizer. I believe this means that further research is required in the country of Kadopia. Why don't you ask Ambassador Polino about what he knows? Supposedly, he was a candidate to be the next Kadopian ambassador long ago. He should be able to answer any specific questions you may have. Damn, it's a knife wound. It's obvious what he was killed with, but I wonder if it's consistent with the wound. Oh, indeed. Why am I talking? What the hell? Oh. This man. Where do I know him from? Could it be perhaps his balls? Could it perhaps be the balls he was catching? Or throwing? Or... yeah. Something like that. Is this knife the murder weapon? Some preliminary testing has been conducted. According to the results, the blood on that matches the victim's blood. The blade's shape was also found to be consistent with the stab wound. I suppose this means that we now know that the crime was committed with this knife. This stuff's got some really fancy ornamentation going on, huh, sir? This thing practically screams artsy to me, too. Although it's also covered in blood, just like the last thing that I said was artsy. The handle is pristine. That's not a single drop of blood on it. Speaking of the handle, I believe it has a butterfly motif. It's very beautiful. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Hear me out. I'm not gonna do it yet. Because we're not done. But this guy's wearing butterflies, bobblies. The same motif here. I think that knife came from here. You're gonna have this on while you draw, so you won't be... Hey, that's totally fine. You can chill as much as you'd like. Can I ask this guard why he's T-posing? Sorry, but Interpol is still conducting its investigation beyond... Oh. My voices have caught up with me. This investigation beyond its point. I'm a subordinate of Miss Von Karma. Is there some reason why I'm being denied access? My superior clearly stated, don't you dare let anyone near the site. You got it? If I let you examine this site, my superior will get really angry at me. You know, Mr. Edgeworth, I feel really bad for the guy. So why don't we do as he says? Yes, I suppose we might as well. Okay. A small personal safe. This was Mr. Cochin's office. But perhaps he stored his most important documents in here. Ah, of course, it's locked. It appears we won't be able to open it without the key. Okay. Hey, it's another butterfly. I believe it is the symbol of the Republic of Babal. A drawing this big on the wall of an embassy. Definitely conveys a sense of overwhelming patriotism. Oh, I've got a lot of patriotism too, sir. The reason I became a cop in the first place was because I wanted to protect our country. You may want to, detective. However, I've yet to see the fruits of your desire. You don't have to be so blunt about it, sir. Damn. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, come on. There we go. The ceiling fan must have fallen from the we get a round of applause from Edgeworth. The ceiling fan must have fallen from the ceiling, everyone. Whoa. Imagine that. Crazy. That's I am actively appalled at this statement. Why? Why? Okay, well, alright, it's fine. The ceiling fan must have fallen from the ceiling. Oh. Almost ceiling fan means it wasn't ceiling fan. A ceiling fan? What does one of those do? What? Exactly what it sounds like it does. It's a fan that is installed on one ceiling. Well, if it was in my room, I bet I'd go dizzy from staring at it as I slept. Detective Gumshoe, in the real world, we close our eyes when we sleep. What? What is this interaction? Alright. Okay. Do we have anything else from here? No. Anything else from here? No. No, I guess we have yet to look at the clock. Looks like this was... BK's attorney right there. Yeah. It looks like this was once a magnificent grandfather clock, but it has fallen victim to the fire. What do you mean? This looks like the most pristine thing in the room. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, is it okay for me to talk about the clocks in my house, sir? If they're unrelated to the case, I hope that you will refrain from sharing, but... Well, there's this one clock that I made by myself, with a timer on... Oh, that's quite enough, detective. Oh, what do we... Wait, what am I... Oh. There are still some burnt objects scattered on the floor. Well, burnt things get burnt, and then they become burnt things, you know? What? Detective Gumshoe. Burnt things get burnt, and then they become burnt things. A masterful deduction going on from everyone in the room. I'm just saying. No, because there is no way to prove that the burnt thing started out as a burnt thing. What? 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 My brain is... What? Huh?
Was it a burnt thing or was it not? I have no idea what's what anymore, sir. Me neither, to be honest with you. Yes, I suppose it's a bit hard for someone with a burnt-out light bulb to comprehend. What? Did you just call Gumshoe stupid? I don't know what's going on.
I can't believe that Manny fell among thieves tonight. Without him, I have no idea what my schedule for tonight is.
Ambassador Poleno, I believe your schedule tonight will consist of listening to reports from the police. That and only that. I ask you to cooperate, not only for your own sake, but for Mr. Cochin's as well.
You're a rather strong man, aren't you? How fascinating. Here, I know it isn't much, but I'd like you to have these.
I'm sorry, but it would be against my principles to accept a bribe.
Oh, no. These are simply coupons we distribute to promote Babal. Remember, we offer a large number of discounts and offers when you visit lovely Babal.
Now I remember, the Republic of Babal is known for its feverish tourism industry. Manny Cochin. I was wondering if you might tell me a bit about the deceased Manny Cochin.
He was my secretary, and the embassy's secretariat, charged with running the whole place. He was an admirable man. His death is a great loss to our country. He was in charge of everything, the coaching, printing, taking care of our national treasures.
I'm sorry, but did you say printing?
Our country's primary source of revenue is our tourism industry. So in order for us to print the necessary pamphlets, flyers, coupons, etc., we have a printing press here at our embassy.
I see. Please excuse my forwardness. However, I feel I should mention that I have distinct impression that I've met him before.
Oh, yes! Since you are of the legal profession, I suppose you just might have. After all, Manny was involved in the KG-8 incident.
The KG-8 incident?
The defendant who was found innocent in that case was Manny.
So your Mr. Cochin is the same man as the one in that case?
It's been 10 years. Manny recovered personally from that case and dove enthusiastically into this job. He was the one who planned the event, and was to oversee this embassy's renovations. It really is a shame. He had such a bright future ahead of him.
Okay. What exactly did you mean earlier by renovations?
We can't have tourists and visitors to our embassy. Think we're a poor nation, can we? So renovating the embassy is something of an investment.
That's the DL6 incident, but they changed the numbers and the letters. Yes, indeed. DL6. The one and only.
So renovating the embassy is something of an investment. We may have a rather paltry budget, but we're trying our best to make do. However, I guess the only person who could have helped us do our best is now no longer with us.
Ambassador Poleno, I was worried if I may ask you about Codopia.
Codopia? Alright. What would you like to talk about?
First, I'd like to ask you about this key.
What about this key?
I found it sticking out of Mr. Cochin's pocket. I believe it originally belonged to this embassy, is that correct?
Upon closer inspection, it seems that this key is shaped like a butter knife.
That's not all about this key. It's also capable of changing into a knife.
Oh! How fascinating.
Is it possible that the ambassador didn't know about the existence of this key?
In its knife form, there was a flower mark at the base of the blade. I guess this knife might be from when we used to be a part of Codopia.
Hold it! And how did you come to that conclusion?
It has both of Kodopia's national symbols, the butterfly and the flower. I suppose Mana used this key here at the embassy back when we were still Kodopia.
Ambassador Paleno, this key was stolen from the Kodopian embassy 7 years ago. By Glisso Yu, otherwise known as the Great Thief Yatagarasu.
Oh, really?
Yes, as you can see, it is very sharp too.
Oh!
You are not aware that Miss Yu had broken into this embassy at that time.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't be of much help. I'm not very familiar with the details, you see. I only became the ambassador of Babol after Babol became its own independent nation. But if Manny were still alive, you would probably know about what happened back then.
Mr. Koshin and Mr. Yu knew each other 7 years ago. But that doesn't explain why I found the Yathagarasu's key here in the present. Interesting. Francisco, what do you think about this? Miles Edgeworth! What is it? Let me tell you something. You are currently my subordinate. And if you wish to convince everyone else of that, you will speak to me with respect. What's with the giddy glint in her eyes? Oh, so you met... I don't think that will be necessary, Francisca. Oh, really? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that you are still under me. I thought Francisca was flying around the world in pursuit of the smuggling case. So then why is she here at this embassy? All right, I'm ready to hear you out. I was investigating at the Alabastian embassy when I got wind of this mess. Ah, that's right. The Yatagarasu was due to appear at the embassy as well. Yes, but the difference is that we didn't have a fire over there. I take him for a cup of tea.
Oh, a cup of cheese, eh? Marvelous. I love tea. That's why I have all of my guards T-pose. Our national sport, T-ball.
Yes, but the difference is that we didn't have a fire over there. Although, there was an incident at the Alabastian embassy as well. But I left Agent Lang in charge of that case and came over to the Belize embassy. T-pose, yeah, exactly. Ah, so Agent Lang is here as well, huh? Ah, I see you've met. Well, he's in the Alabastian embassy, acting as bodyguard for Ambassador Alba. And when we get naughty, we tea back. However, he seems to have a different reason for being there. Get in line. So the suspect in the murder that occurred in this office is that little girl, I see. Is she perhaps trying to be the Yatagarasu? Kay would never harm a soul, sir. Kay. You remember, do you not, about the case we investigated together 7 years ago? That girl is the daughter of the victim in that case, Mr. Faraday. Oh, so she's that feisty little girl. Kay has been on the trial of the Yatagarasu, which is how she ended up here. Looking for the one who took her father's life. I see. He's trying so hard, but you know what? The Yatagarasu just keeps on tricking us all. How so? The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. But all we've had is an arson and a murder. The lab boys are going in circles. You know what this is, sirs? It's a breach of contract. It is going on the rap sheet. You ask me, well, I'm perfectly fine with the fact that nothing was stolen tonight. I do wonder, though, if Callisto U really is the Yatagarasu. Okay. We have any... Oh, we can talk to Francisca again about nothing. Okay, we must have to talk to Francisca more later. Done here, done here, done here. Done here, done here, done here, done here. Nothing there. Done here, done here. Okay. Usually what that means is... I think you get a fun line if you present your badge to Francisca. Oops. No, sorry. I didn't mean to... Francisca, we've already had this conversation. I really didn't mean to do that. What about your prosecutor's badge? I have one too, you know. Yes, so you do. But seeing as I'm not currently a proper prosecutor, I thought I'd give presenting it a try. Is that any way for you to act towards your superior? As if threatening a whipping is the proper way of lecturing someone. Damn. Let's see. I feel like presenting these won't work. We probably have to. We got a lot of logic there. We probably need to logic our way out of this one. Okay. Let's see. Yes, we do have. We have 6 logic puzzles here. Okay. So let's read these. So a butterfly-shaped guard adorns the handle of the murder weapon. Secretary office safe can't be opened without a key. Card warned that the Yatagarasu will steal the embassy's dirty secret. Why is she here when she's supposed to be overseas in pursuit of a smuggling ring? National symbol that adorns the national flag. All boss flowers is the counterpart. And this key was stolen from the Cadobian embassy 7 years ago with the Yatagarasu. Okay. Why would Francisca be here? Well, let's think. Well, I mean, we just gotta think about it logically, right? That's what we're doing, logically. Why would Francisca be here? There's only one reason she would be here. Because they got the Garsu, lit the calling card. Stealing the dirtiest secret. And if I remember correctly, the smuggling ring has something to do? Or am I thinking of different countries? I might be thinking of different countries. But I'm thinking this and this just makes sense. Why else would Francisca really be here? Let's be honest. If it wasn't... Why, I guess, instead of framing it as Francisca, why would Interpol be here? Right? When they're doing, like, a smuggling ring. And it's because it has something to do with the Yatagarasu being here. So that's what I'm gonna say. Oh my goodness, I'm so good at this game. To steal your dirtiest secret. Is it possible that the dirty secret the Yatagarasu was out to steal is in this very room? Dirty secret? Francisca, you're in pursuit of some dirty, underhanded dealings yourself, are you not? Something tells me that this is no coincidence. In that case, then the person I'm looking for is here in the Bubbly's embassy, huh? The head of the smuggling operation. I think I just might need to ask Francisca about her smuggling case in more depth. Okay, let's do it. This must be what I have to talk to her about more. Francisca, when we last talked you said that you were on the trail of a smuggling ring. I suppose the reason you are here right now is related to that. Yes. After analyzing the intel we've gathered from the various countries, This embassy rose to the top of our list of sites to investigate. And this is what tipped us off. This accounting document.
This is nice. Sally gotta go. All right, see you, Darsters. Thanks for hopping in. There will be more streams in the future. If you would like to come back in the future, totally understandable. If this is a one and done kind of thing for you. Thanks for joining for tonight, though. Appreciate ya.
All right. It's only one page of the whole thing, so we're not sure about all the details. However, it's enough for us to grab one of the tail of the beast.
Already so? Oh, all right. That's what I like to hear. Thank you, Darsters. I will see you next time then. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on many things, I guess. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We're on the road for 1,000 this year. We're gonna get there. And you are one part of it, Darsters. Can't thank you enough. You're not so dumb. Hell yeah. Let's go. We love Doms. Fast and Furious, anyone?
However, it's enough for us to grab one of the tail of the beast. For you see, this type of paper was made only in the Principality of Codobia. Which means that somewhere in the countries of Alabasta and Babal is the head. The one pulling the strings behind the entire smuggling ring.
That's Francisca for you. She's amazing. Pursuing this case with all she has. Okay. Counting doc related to smuggling proves someone in one of the countries is ringleader. Okay. Alright. Very nice. Okay. Let's see. We did the. Okay, I'll just check the room again just to make sure. We did everything there. We did everything there. Everything there. Everything there. I guess we have to do logic again. That would be my best guess. We got 4 things here. I assume. It's got to be the key in the safe. That's okay. That one's pretty obvious. The key in the safe. I feel like that one's pretty safe to choose. I'm gonna go for it. I think that's pretty obvious. It's a key and there's a safe. And the key is in the guy's pocket. It only makes sense. Oh yeah, it makes sense. It's safe? It was safe. Indeed. We know for a fact that the Yatagarzu's key was used at this embassy. Furthermore, we found it in the victim, Mr. Kochin's pocket. Which leads me to think that perhaps it is the key to the personal safe in this office. It was also a safe. Yeah. Everything's safe.
You see, that's what the umpires yell when you're safe on the back. When your foot touches the bag before the ball reaches the opposing player's glove, you're safe.
More mansplaining baseball.
Good thinking, sir. Let's go try it out. Oh. Good thinking, sir. Let's go try it out. I'm not Miles Edgeworth.
It appears I was correct. The key that was left to us in the victim's pocket. It literally turned out to be the key to the next piece of the truth.
What do we have here?
Hey, there's nothing inside. Do you think the Yatagarasu made off with everything, sir?
No, Detective. I believe all we need is a closer look. Like, actually though, what the fuck? Yeah, Gumshoe, can you not see this thing under, like...
It looks like it's a serious safe, but there's not a scrap of paper inside.
Gumshoe, are you... what?
Which reminds me, the safe in your office is just as empty, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's merely a coincidence that both safes are empty, Detective. Nice white paint, yeah. Very nice white paint.
We'll make that a triple coincidence because my piggy bank at home is empty too.
I don't think there's anything coincidental about that, Detective. What is this here?
It looks like the ripped corner of a piece of paper, sir.
No, I don't think it's ripped. Seems more to me like it's stuck in the safe.
Hey, you're right. It won't budge an inch. Not even when I tug on it. Well, I don't think I've ever seen paper stuck on the inside of a safe before.
Hold it, Detective. I think you have it backwards. It's not the paper that's strange. It's the safe.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that the secret to the safe is that... it has 2 compartments. Probably. That's what I'm gonna go with. That's what I was thinking this whole time. Even just eyeballing it, you can see that the inside is a bit too shallow. Furthermore, the unnatural way the paper is stuck at the back of the safe. I'd say that there's an extra bit of space between the behind the back wall of the safe. In other words, the safe has a second compartment.
What?
I suppose that you are correct in asserting that this paper is stuck in an unnatural manner. However, if what you say is correct and there is a second compartment, how do we go about opening the door to it then? As you can see, there is no lock or keyhole in sight. Actually, there is one more spot of interest to me on the safe. Oh. Yes, and I believe that spot is the keyhole to our mystery second lock. Safe and its locks. Alright then, since you are so sure of yourself, show me how you deduced your answer. I bet you it's this other keyhole right here.
Hey, there's a hole here, sir.
A little too oddly shaped for a latch hole.
Oh, that's a funny shape for a latch hole, huh? It's shaped kinda like a star. Don't you think, sir?
Detective, I would hardly call that shape a star. There must be some reason for this hole.
There's gotta be some reason why this hole's shaped so weirdly, you know?
Am I overthinking this? No, I don't think so.
Maybe I'm overthinking things. No, there's no way I could ever do that.
Detective Gumshoe, could you please be quiet for a second? You're frightening me. I believe that... I mean, we deduce it, right? And we go for the blade, okay? Because it's the same pattern. Is there another thing? No, I mean, I think that's right. It makes sense to me. I'm going for it. Ha! Ha ha! Doesn't the shape of this keyhole remind you of something, Francisca? The shape? It does look very familiar. However, I believe it's simply a latch hole for the safe's lock mechanism. It's just for keeping the door shut, nothing more. Hold it! Hold it! Is that so? The person who used this safe, Mr. Cochin, made sure the safe had 2 compartments in order to hide something. Do you honestly think something like that would allow the keyhole to be hidden? What? Someone like that would allow the keyhole to the hidden half. It looks so obviously like a keyhole that even the average person could figure it out. You can't be serious. you saying that this hole is the keyhole to the hidden compartment of the safe? That's precisely what I'm saying. Ah! And I will prove that to you right now. That the Yatagara's key is the key that will open it.
Objection!
The Yatagara's key? Miles Edgeworth, this had better be a very bad joke. Sorry, but this is no joke. The Yatagara's key is the very key that will open the second compartment of the safe. We know that this key opens the first compartment of the safe. But the keyhole you're talking about is of an entirely different shape than that of the key. Well, I assume it's going to be the blade itself, right? Oh, that's exactly right. Let's go over this again, shall we? The Yatagara's key was originally made to open Mr. Kochin's safe in the Kodopian embassy. We confirmed that as fact by opening the door to his safe with it. Now let's take a look at the back end of the key. Looking at the knife portion head on, what do you see? What are you talking? Ah! Whoa, Edgeworth, careful! It appears that you've come to understand what I'm talking about. When viewed head on, the knife's blade is the exact same shape as the keyhole. The real function of the knife portion is to act as the key to the hidden portion of the safe. That's preposterous! Because it looks like a knife and was used like one to kill Mr. Faraday 7 years ago. We fell under the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife. But for both the safe and its key to conceal such clever tricks, whatever's hidden inside the secret section must be of incredible importance. Then it's even possible that what I've been searching for is inside. Scruffy, hurry up and open that safe! Yeah, yes sir, opening it now, sir. These items there. It's a bunch of funny shaped things. Oh, okay. You're in the way. Now move it, Scruffy. Shut up. I didn't think I was in the way. These pieces of art. They're identical to ones that have been stolen from various countries around the world. I figured as much. These are the treasures this section of the safe was to hide from view. I believe a more thorough examination is required. These are pieces of stolen art from around the world. I wonder how much they're worth, especially this one. Hey, Scruffy! Don't touch those valuable pieces of art with your filthy hands! Why do you have any idea what happened to you if one of them were to break? Is it just me, or did she hit one of the pieces of art just now? What about this paper? This is the document that we thought was stuck earlier. I wonder what it's about. Beats me, sir! Why don't we take a look? Why don't we take a look at it first before we give up, Detective? Mr. Kochin's name is written here on the— Oh, shit!
Wasn't the other page 2 out of 3? Well, we found our smuggler. We found our smuggler, baby.
Mr. Kochin's name is written here on the last page. I wonder what the significance of this document is.
Really? Can we not make that just okay? Do we have it in our? Can I deduce that? Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do. I think so. Right here. Yeah, I mean, hell yeah. We found the smug druggler. I like that. The smug druggler.
Take a good look at these documents, Francisca. It says that there are 3 pages in total. Yes, there are only 2 here. correct. Now take a look at that smuggling activity document in your possession. Tell me, is it not possible that your page was taken from the set of 3? Well, well, it certainly looks that way. By putting our multi-part puzzle together, we seem to have arrived at an answer. And it seems that you have now found what you were looking for. Yes! And with this, it has become crystal clear that Mr. Cochin himself was responsible for the mass smuggling of Bubbly's ink. Bubbly's ink? Bubbly's ink is a special product of the Republic of Babal. However, due to a special reason, only a limited volume was ever exported. Hold it! And that reason is? That's classified. It's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. In any case, it seems that the head of the smuggling ring was our victim, Mr. Manicochin. His base was at an embassy. Thus, it was hard for both our country and his to interfere. By putting our multi-part puzzle together, we figured out that the blue badger was... we figured out that the blue badger was just a falling jar. Oh my goodness. Not the blue badger. Making it the ideal conditions under which to run a smuggling operation. Ah, but it's so frustrating. I lost the person I was to rain judgment down upon with my whip of justice. Well, even if he is dead, we still have a responsibility to look into his misdeeds. You expect me to whip a dead man? Well, I'm not interested. Francisca, you must know that Manicochin was a suspect in the KG-8 incident. Of course I know. On top of being the head of the smuggling ring, there is the matter of what really happened in that case that needs to be resolved. Alright. Oh, it appears that we found the key that the Yatagarasu, no, misused still 7 years ago. Since it was originally from the embassy, maybe she came back to return it. I don't think she's the type to be so kind as to do such a thing, Detective. Okay, then what do you think, sir? Oh, my goodness, you're here. What? Callisto Yu. For what reason did she steal the key? Okay. Well, is that all here? Oh, nope. To build this sort of trick into one safe is really something. Yeah, it's neat how this safe has 2 compartments, but what's really impressive, you jump scare. Yeah, I know. Is at the other end of the key was another key. I totally hadn't noticed. I wonder if Mr. Cochin was just paranoid or if he had secrets of that great of value. Speaking of which, speaking of paranoid, actually, not which, lol. I would sharpen both ends of my pencil. But then, when I went to erase something, I got all paranoid that I was gonna stab myself. Please refrain from dispensing your special brand of unrelated stories while on duty. Yes, sir. Is that all? Appears to be all. Alright, and that means if we're done here, and we're done here, and we're done here, and we're done here, and here, and here, and there, and here, and there, and here, and there, and here, and there, that must mean that there's only one option left, and that is that the motif on the handle and the butterfly of Babal. Oh, yeah, it's the same. It's the same. I think I knew that, but I mean, there's nothing else left to do. Even if I was unsure about it, there's nothing else to do, so I think this is just right. And the symbols do match. So I say let's go for it. Oh yeah. We're amazing. The design on the knife's handle. It greatly resembles the special Babalee species of butterfly. It does, doesn't it? Plus, it says right here. This knife is property of the Republic of Football. Yeah, I know. I saw the missing knife. That's what I'm thinking. Or, well, I don't know. Perhaps this means that the knife used in the crime was found. You know why I'm slightly confused. I was thinking of this knife still, not this one actually. That's why I was slightly confused. But yes. Perhaps this means that the knife used in the crime was found right in this room. Oh, and that was it. Hell yeah. Are you none investigating? Why am I sad? Is the world just a simulation? Or am I real? Do I have feelings? Wow. I don't know where I was going with that. Gina's testimony. Why arrest K? That is her testimony. Now, come along quietly, Edgeyboy K. Faraday. You're under arrest for the murder of Manny Cochin. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, please you have to believe me, I didn't do it. Why are you arresting K? There's usually testimony, right? Is that what I'm gonna get?
I just the fake Edgeyboy in here, and he was already...
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Oh, yep, I think that's exactly what I'm gonna get. I'd like to help you reduce the number of mistaken arrests Interpol makes. What is that supposed to mean? I believe I told you that Kay Faraday is not the culprit of this crime. Very well. I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are. Oh, damn. Why arrest Kay? Oh, damn! Wait. Wait. Damn. I swear? When I said that earlier, I was trying to make a joke. When I was like, Sheena's testimony. Why arrest K? I did not know that was the actual name of the testimony. Holy shit. Even New York police confirmed that the Edgeyboy infiltrated the Babali's embassy tonight. Am I that good at this game that I predicted the name of the testimony? Oh my goodness. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Edgeyboy snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Edgeyboy. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body. Oh. Oh my. Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she is the Edgeyboy. Exactly, but it isn't just me. She calls herself the Edgeyboy.
Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Edgeyboy.
Imposter or not, it matters not. A Edgeyboy is a Edgeyboy. Very well. Then I shall prove that Kay is not the Edgeyboy who killed Mr. Manny Cochin. Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of. Okay. I'm just gonna do what I always do. Let's just press everything. Hold it. They may have confirmed it, but are you telling me that no one could catch the thief? If so, you're basically admitting that the Edgeyboy that committed murder eluded us. Of course, I chased after the Edgeyboy. that entered the Babaly's embassy right away. And that is also why I'm making this arrest right now. Because at the end of my long chase, there was only this girl. Ah. In any case, this is what I believe happened tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into the embassy. Hold it. The confusion caused by the fire. Are you saying the Yatagarasu was not the arsonist who started the fire? A suspicious person in a long coat was spotted in the area. Officers in the area claim to have seen that person start the fire. Sounds like we have a phantom in our midst. Yeah. In a way, you could be considered a phantom with the way he randomly appears. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. Hold it! Hold it? Just because she calls herself that, it doesn't prove that she is a killer. No, but it does give her a motive. The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Koshin for the key. I see. Her logic is very sound. I expected nothing less of Agent Lang's secrecy. What's next, the Joker? However, that statement just now didn't sound right. It might have been the opening I need. Okay, well thank you for telling me which statement to press. She wanted to steal documents regarding smuggling, so she killed Mr. Koshin for the key. Hold it. So you're claiming that Cade knew that a foreign country's embassy had such documents. As stated in the calling card, the Yatagarasu was out to steal a dirty secret. Which means that the goal tonight was to steal those smuggling activity documents.
You have it all wrong. It was the fake that sent that card.
Your words aren't meaningless. If you are truly innocent, then let's see some proof.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I'll leave it to you to handle this.
Yes, I'd rather you did. Yatagarasu's goal, huh?
You can claim she's innocent, but you can't change the facts I've already outlined.
And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body.
Hold it!
Hold it! I really don't think that being the first to discover the body makes her the killer by default.
No, but if you saw the self-purported Yatagarasu standing in front of a body, wouldn't you get a little suspicious yourself?
Ugh. Even so, I'd still listen to what that person had to say before I passed judgment. Are you talking about yourself in those times when you are under suspicion? I think the pain of being falsely accused is something you really should experience. I personally know that feeling really well, sir.
And given my situation, I know exactly what it's like too.
I'm fine with never experiencing it, ever.
Are you done with your little group conference?
So Agent Sheena suspects Kei of murder simply because Kei is the Yatagarasu. But if I can prove that the Yatagarasu's goal is not related to the murder, then I may be able to begin to reason with her. Okay. It's obviously on this fourth statement, right? Well, okay. Whenever you get a new statement, it's pretty obvious that there's some evidence involved here. She wanted to steal documents regarding smuggling, and so she killed Mr. Koshin for the key. Okay, well, first of all, the key was still in his pocket. Second of all, there were no documents stolen. I think, okay, it's one of those two, for sure. It's the knife, it's the key here, or it's the paper. Because the key was still in his pocket. And it was never used, right? So... Oh, we opened the safe, and the documents were still in the safe. So, like, it's obviously wrong. But is it the key or is it the documents? I'm leaning more towards the documents, just because... they were still in the safe, which means that they didn't kill for the document because it's still in the safe. You know what I mean? That's my guess. And you know what? If I'm wrong, so be it. I'm not, though, because I'm fucking amazing. Agent Sheena, I regret to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic.
Oh?
Even if you claim that she is the killer and the Yatagarasu, I am certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Kochin's body. Furthermore, the Yatagarasu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. The upright logic too. Oh my goodness! I'm so good at this game. By the simple fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked, it's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all. Then perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Kochin had the key on him. Objection, baby. If that's the case, then why would you have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had known that fact. Need reason? All of this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. It's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. What? Perhaps she didn't notice the safe second compartment before returning the key. Yeah, I know. She's just gonna short circuit. Like, what the hell? Ugh. But the fact still remains that Mr. Kochin was stabbed to death. But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act. Actually, I do. I saw her holding the knife she used on the victim with my own eyes. What? Now, allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her away behind bars. Okay. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. I assume she attained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is part of a special 3-piece set which has a design like no other. The evidence and testimony, it all points to the girl. There is no counter argument. But that's just your definitive evidence? You see now that she is definitely the killer, right?
No, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta believe me. I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy, I swear.
And you came in here because you were chasing the suspicious person.
That's right. I ran into this office only because I was chasing after that person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. Couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the lights, but then... Ah!
Who's there? This is... I came to this room upon hearing the girl scream, and when I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her. So the object Kay felt by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon. I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone's prints on it.
But the suspicious person in the black coat who came in this room before me...
You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did they go?
That... I don't know. Probably out this fucking window that's open. But I know they came in here.
That sounds like the desperate excuse of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? But I can't trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth. She has a point. Even if Kay's words are the truth, I must show that they are with some solid evidence.
Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't...
Oh boy, turnabout ablaze. Yes, Natalie, hello! Welcome to the stream! Okay, don't worry. If you didn't do it, then there must exist a way for me to prove that. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument if you can. Don't worry, I can and I will. Okay. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. Hold it! Hold it! Does this mean that you already have the results back? Glad to see you're doing good, Natalie. We have been awaiting for your arrival. I'm kidding. Well, sort of. But I'm glad you managed to join us. I'm glad you're doing well. We have definitely been edging that worth so far. We haven't spun the wheel yet. But we are definitely in wheel spinning territory. We have confirmed that the shape of the Bambilee's knife's blade matches the wound. It's been too long. I know, but the internet's fixed now. I don't think the internet has... I don't think it's been an issue. You feel the same way about... You watched the milk game? That was a crazy... the whole reason that video was made... Okay, so we played Doodle Date, right? And it was me, Altera, and HJJ. And Altera left to go to bed. And HJJ, after Altera left, was like, "Here, you going to bed?" And I'm like, "No, I don't think, I'm not that tired. I don't have anything to do the next day." And he was like, "Want to play a game?" I'm like, "I guess, sure." He's like, "It's called milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk." Or whatever the name of the game is. And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Okay, it's only like $1. Sure, I'll play the game. I'll buy it and play it." And my goodness. What an experience that was. I might be playing the sequel with him too. I'll have to see if he's up for it. Oh, obviously he's up for it. We'll have to see when to do that. It was an experience. But anyway, we gotta spin that wheel, probably. Please don't confuse the efficiency of Interpol's forensics team with your own. Objection, baby. I won't if you don't underestimate our police force. Milk inside a bag in a store with more milk bags. With more milks in bags. It do be like that. And so we're clear. I'd hardly say your logic is sound, which you will see in a bit. If you can prove me wrong, please by all means go ahead. Want to play a game? Sure, it's basically the plot to Saw. I mean, it was definitely a game that I played. This has been my intention all along. Now let us return to your testimony. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, which the killer was holding. Okay. I don't see anything weird with that. You mean to say that you saw Kay holding the murder weapon with your own eyes? I was also on the search for the Yatagarasu. When I heard that girl's scream coming from this room, I rushed over straight away. When I arrived, I saw that girl standing there, motionless, with a knife in her hands.
But I already told you, I came in here because I was also after the Yatagarasu. The suspicious person I saw came into this room. But when I entered it, it was pitch black. It was pitch dark.
What?
I felt something by my foot on the floor, so I turned on the lights and then...
You found out that it was the murder weapon at your feet. How many times do I have to tell you? We can't trust the words of a suspect. Only thing you'll accept as evidence, is it? That's the only acceptable way to counter an agent of Interpol on the scene of the crime.
Mr. Edgeworth, do you have some kind of evidence that can prove me innocent?
I think I do, because there's one piece of evidence I find it to be a bit interesting. I think I need to carefully examine that piece of evidence again. Well,
Don't you just love it when the game kind of gives you the answer of which one to present evidence on? So this is the weird statement. I don't find it weird, but I guess something in my inventory is weird. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it... Oh. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim.
Hold it!
Hold it. Hello, Tiamat. How is it going? Welcome to the stream. How is everything going? I ask that you refrain from speculation. It's a sound hypothesis derived from the evidence. There is no room for debate. Miles Edgeworth, know that an ungraceful loss will not be tolerated by my subordinate. Did you finish the fourth case? You know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I did. I thought I did, but maybe I shouldn't. It's fine. You know what? I said that earlier today when like the autosave came up and it was case 4, and I'm like, oh, I thought I finished that. And I just went straight to case 5. I might not have finished it. If I didn't finish it, I'll go back and finish it before the next stream, or not before the next stream, but like during the next stream, I'll go back, finish it, and then we'll jump back to where we are now. Now rebut her hypothesis with factual logic. Otherwise, what was your investigation for? Yes, you are correct. Thank you. Helping a subordinate out with advice is the job of any good superior. She seems to be rather enjoying herself. But she is correct nonetheless. Just be great Ace Attorney 1, so I'm happy. I need to play great Ace Attorney and the Latent crossover. Nice. I've played the crossover. It's pretty good. I like it. She seems to be rather enjoying herself, but she is correct nonetheless. Agent Sheena, please continue with your testimony. You got Gracie Ace Attorney. Nice, nice. The knife is... sorry, I am a robot. Have you beat this game? I have not. I have not beat this game. Actually, as... This is a great way to introduce this. So... This is my first playthrough of this game. And if I get anything wrong, I have to spin the punishment wheel as seen here. And everyone else in the chat can tell you I have suffered a lot so far. We've gotten many punishments, like switch the language, play minesweeper until I win a game of minesweeper. We have I've like send messages to other people. It's been an experience. Oh, restart the game. That was a huge one that I got like 3 times. Yeah, I've gotten switched the language twice. I've had to play in Korean and I've had to play in German. It was my... See, you think Minesweeper isn't bad until you realize I'm bad at Minesweeper. That took forever. My goodness. That took forever. I really hope if I spin the wheel, I don't get restart game. Because it's been so long, I don't remember most of the game. So, like, I remember the plot, but I don't remember the answers. So I really hope if I get something wrong that I don't get restart the game. I like Minesweeper. I just... After a little while, I was just... Oh. Oh my. If you restart this case, you might as well just go to the second. If I restart the game, I might cry. But anyway, let's see if I even have. Let's see if I even have the. Have I seen the breakdown of case 4 of this game? It's important to this case. I know the overall plot of the last case. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely don't think we finished it. Now, I think I got spoiled on what it was, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I remember that, without actually experiencing it. But that's okay. That's okay. It's been a month, and I was so hyped for because I thought we finished it. That was like, case 5, here we go. So that's why I went into case 5. It's okay. It's okay. Tiamat, I watched Sonic 3 without watching Sonic 1 and 2, so it's okay. I'm used to this scenario. I'm used to being in this situation. It's okay. The knife is a part of a special 3-piece set, which has a design like no other. Because I clicked outside to show the wheel. I have to click back in. No, go back. Okay.
Hold it!
Hold it. About the 3-piece set. There's really no other like it. Let's ask Ambassador Paleno for more details, shall we?
The knives are indeed special. They have the butterfly, the symbol of the Republic of Bapal, engraved on them.
You've watched only half of Sonic 1. Hey, you and me both. Except I haven't watched the half. Sonic 3 was pretty good. I liked it. Even not knowing 1 and 2. What even happens.
And because there are only 3 of them in the world, they are very, very valuable.
The national symbol, huh? Well, the knives are covered in the butterfly design. Jim Carrey, we talked about this earlier, so I won't go into too much detail, but Jim Carrey, phenomenal job. Also, I did really like Keanu Reeves as Shadow. I think he does a good job too. Not as, I mean, Jim Carrey steals the show though. That's obvious.
Along with the Alabastian set, our respective countries only have 3 knives each.
I see. Are you satisfied now? If so, let's continue. I've subscribed to you, man. I have had more entertainment now than on the last case of Apologist Trilogy, not the DLC one. There's. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the sub, Tiamat. I appreciate that. We're on the road to 1,000 this year. Last year, I got. Let's see. I got 300 something subs. So we're definitely on the road to 1,000 this year. So thank you. I appreciate it. I'm at a loss for words. I appreciate it though. You've left me speechless. Anyway, so can you finish my line, please? No, I'm sorry. Are you satisfied now? If so, let's continue. The evidence and testimony, it all points to the girl. There was no counter-argument. I will say though, Tiamat, if you do like this, as of right now, I've dubbed Ace Attorney, case 1 through case 4. I don't know, that's just she's a robot because this is kind of how I felt. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember what voice I gave her last time. In case 3, I think. But I think that's what I gave her in case 3. So that's just kind of what I stuck with. But if you like this, case 1 through 4, my friends and I have dubbed those games kind of like how I'm doing now, but with 3 other people. I know it's my channel, so I'm a little biased, but I think it turned out hilarious. So if you like this, I would definitely check those out. But no, I believe there is still room for debate, and I'll thank you to not decide that for me. I didn't decide anything for you. I'm merely looking at reality the way it is. Objection! Yes, objection. I'm in court. Haha. Are you sure you're not just viewing the facts through rose-colored glasses? Nope. These are black.
Mr. Edgeworth, I think she's mad at you.
Perhaps. But our definitions of reality are a tad different.
Are the 2 of you done chatting?
Agent Sheena's proof is the Babali's knife that Kay was allegedly holding. Yeah, so, are you gonna prove that Kay didn't do it, sir? If Agent Sheena wants to protect Kay suspect Kay, that is not what she's doing at all. Kay, merely because Kay was the only one here, then I must show with evidence that Kay couldn't have committed the murder. But do you have such evidence, sir? Yes, there was one piece of evidence that seems very unnatural to me. And I believe it is my duty to point that out to Agent Sheena. Oh, damn.
Sheena's over here like, I'm standing right here. I can hear everything you're saying. Okay, the game kind of gave me a hint when I pressed here to say, hey, this is the one that's weird. So let's look at what we got. So we can eliminate some obvious things. So like the badge, this and this, probably not. Probably eliminate the documents here. And we probably eliminate the treasure. It's probably has something to do with here. Let's see. Can we look at here? Okay. Okay. That's the key. Now we have the knife. Can I look at the knife? Yes, I can. Okay, let's look at it. So this is what took Mr. Cochin's life. Some of his blood is still on the blade. Wow, I've been a detective for 7 years already. I've seen a lot of weapons in my days. The knives that were used to kill are always the hardest for me to bear. Yes, unlike guns, this is one weapon where you're likely to find the victim's blood on it. Yeah, just like how this one is practically drenched in it, huh, sir? Despite that, it looks like the blood managed to miss the handle somehow. Oh, shit. Is that literally why? There was a lot of skill detailing this handle. You remember the contradiction? I think Edgeworth might have just gave it to me. It would appear that the handle on this knife is removable. Oh, shit. I guess so people can exchange them whenever they feel like it. Sounds like fun, sir. Oh, Natalie, you're so sweet. Oh my. Thank you for the kind words. I'm glad everyone has fun here. We have a little bit of a small crowd today. Usually it's there's a bit of a Usually this game is a bit of a higher, usually we have a bit more people in the stream, but it's a little bit low-key today, but it has been a month, so I understand. But I appreciate you joining in. And I hope you do have fun here. I got a hint that Edgeworth couldn't think of. This is a game for 12-year-olds. Don't overthink. Don't overthink it. Is not on my vocabulary. Overthinking is my middle name, as everyone can attest. Overthinking is my middle name. I guess so people can change them whenever they feel like it. Sounds like fun, sir. I don't think people would remove the handle just for fun, detective. Yeah, I mean, but I think Edgeworth might have just given me the answer there by saying the blood didn't reach the handle. Or could it be that, like... Okay, I think the knife is the answer. Corn Overthinking Robber is the name of... on my birth certificate. Yeah, it should be. It could either be one of two things, but I still think the knife is right either way. It could be that the handle was removed. So, like, there was no handle on the knife when, like, she grabbed it, and that's why there's no prints kind of thing. She's also wearing gloves, so, I mean... The more likely scenario is that... the blood just didn't reach the handle. Right? That feels like the more likely... What if it's both of them? What if it's the blood didn't reach the handle because when... the... Kochin was murdered, there wasn't a handle on the knife, and then they put a handle on the knife, kind of thing. You know what I mean? To make it look more... See, this is why I'm Corn Overthinking Robber. I think the knife is right, though. The knife makes sense here. Even if I don't know why, it just makes sense. Blood doesn't reach the handle. That had to be the answer. That Edgeworth just gave you the answer right there. That has to be it.
Objection!
Oh my. No wheel spinning today. So the murder weapon was the knife with the butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth? What are you getting at? I'd like for you to take a look at this. Oh. There was blood on the blade, and yes, there's not a speck of blood on the handle. I was saying that really slowly so you could really grasp. This case has one flaw. I will say one thing that's a hint that you will dread later. Extraterritorial rights. Also Deus Ex Machina. Okay. I will try to keep that in mind, but I probably won't. Because... if it isn't on the handle, then it would be on the killer's hands. Yeah, also good point, Sen. Also good point. There's blood on the blade, and yet there's not a speck of blood on the handle. This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was in fact not the real murder weapon. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Killed Kochin with the knife, the handle. Switched the handles out. That handle burned in the fire. The actual handle. What if Miles was the raw edge? Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised. It wasn't the real murder weapon? This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? Oh. Okay. Booyah. As you can see, the Bubbly's knife has now been disassembled into two parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. Have you seen the Miles as a Robot videos? I have not.
I have not, personally. Again, I'm not surprised, though. And proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Cochin was killed with this butterfly-themed knife.
Have you seen Korn talking to a robot, Miles? This is...
This should clear up any and all suspicions surrounding Kay. Babali's knife handled data jotted down in my organizer, baby.
Your argument isn't airtight yet.
How so?
It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles.
Hold it! Don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing?
I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. The way they view the world is beyond comprehension of a normal person like myself. For I am a robot. Beep boop. Therefore, I shouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may seem.
Objection! Ha! The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Cochin's killer. Oh, why? What? The fuck? I don't know. Oh, shit! Oh! Because this is a flower, and the Babalese have butterflies. This is the other country that I don't remember the name of. This is the other country's knife.
Oh, on Sheena's side, she has a self with the Statue of Liberty, but we aren't in Japan. We have... But are we in Japan? I think it's all American memorabilia. So it's the Statue of Liberty. There was the Seattle Space Needle. And... and the St. Louis Arch. 3 of the most random things to have on the American memorabilia shelf. But Statue of Liberty... this Seattle Space Needle and the St. Louis Arch. There are so many. You could have put the Golden Gate Bridge. You have a good point though. The Golden Gate Bridge. Like a Hollywood sign. The Chicago Bean. There are so many other things you could have put up there. Other than like the Space Needle. The Statue of Liberty makes sense, but the Space Needle and the St. Louis Arch are so random. Like, there are so many other popular, like, American symbols. But I digress. Anyway, it's gotta be this flower, right? There's no other way it's not the flower.
What is this mark on here?
It's the mark of the flower. I assume you know what this means.
No, not really. Butterflies rest on flowers all the time to drink their sweet nectar. I'm a robot.
Oh, and so they do. Did you like how I switched the soundtrack? However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? What? The answer is clearly not a chance. Now, to prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this. What? Oh. Is it the key? Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, it's either the key, because the flower and butterfly are separate on the key, or it's this guide with the 2 different flags on it. Yeah, you would think. But nope, you got the
Statue of Liberty, the Space Needle, and the St. Louis Arch. Yeah, it's gotta be this or this. Oh, what do we have on this page? Oh, yeah, okay, it's not that. Not this, it's not this. Not that, that's where we're trying to... Oh, shit. This, obviously not this, it's not this, it's not my badge. It's gotta be one of these two. I'm leaning towards this because it actively, like, separates them, and you have the names of each country on them, and they have both symbols on them separately. As opposed to the key, where they do have, like, the separate symbols, but it's like, you know, they're merged together, right? And it doesn't have any, like, description about the countries. I think it's the guidebook. You got controller drift on this case? Damn. That must suck. I'm gonna go with the embassy guide, to be honest with you. Nothing, I mean, obviously, other than the, okay, other than the key and this, nothing else has any, and the knife, of course, and of course the handle, but I don't, you know, we're trying to prove that the handle and the knife don't match, so I doubt that. And we're trying to prove the relationship, so I doubt we would use those, so we can eliminate those. None of these make sense. Obviously, my badge and the dead body doesn't make sense. So it's got to be this. It's got to be the guide. And the key was when they were still together, and we're trying to prove the relationship. Although I guess that would make sense though, in a way, since they're both together here. I'm gonna do the guide though. It has 5 to... Wait, this case gets up to 5 to 7 tabs? We're cooked. I'm spinning the wheel. We're cooked. I might be getting the answers right now, but if there's 5 to 7 pages of evidence, I'm so cooked. With 40 pieces? Oh, no. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Get your popcorn ready when we get to that point. Anyway, I'm gonna present this. You can't be serious. It appears that you've made the connection. The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right, the Kingdom of Alabast. In other words, this blade is from one of Alabast's ornamental knives. 6 hours? And with me talking, this is gonna be like 20 hours. This is gonna be like 7 streams long. This part of the knife handle has Babal's national symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Babalese in origin. But as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again against Agent Sheena? After the fire had broken out. That's right. Kay entered the Babalese embassy after the fire had taken place. No, 6 hours of the culprit's cross-examination? Oh no. Well, we might have to do, like, on the final one, we might have to do, like, a mega stream. We might have to do, like, a mega stream on the final one. Just on the cross-examination. Like, I will definitely be asking you all, hey, is this the one that takes 6 hours? And then I'll end the stream and we'll pick it up another day when I can do 6 hours. Furthermore, she had not been to the Alabastian side of the building before then. I got so bored I split up in multiple days. Hey, that's just gonna happen whether I'm bored or not, because It's been 3.5 hours, and I'm only to this point. Furthermore, she had not been to the Alabastian side of the building before that. On top of that, not a single person passed between two countries during the fire. I'll know when I get there? Okay. Which means that Kay could not have transported an Alabastian object over here. This makes it impossible for her to be the true killer. I don't know what that was. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! What a great victory! Ugh. Just a typical day in my life. Easy victory. Huh? Hey, why is everyone so quiet? Cross-examinations aren't actually... I mean, knowing... Natalie, knowing me, it probably will be about 6 hours. I'm happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name. But what worries me now is what will happen next.
Objection!
God. Fuck. What is the meaning of this? An alabaster knife here! Do you mean... How did this find its way to the Republic of Babal? It didn't just find its way over, rather. We should focus on how it was smuggled over. It's so long it's become a meme. Well, I'm about to make it take longer. I'm about to make it become even more of a meme.
You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run? Now that's the way a real great thief operates.
Okay. Can you shut the fuck up? Oh,
Thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. You believed in me the whole time, right? Tell me you did.
Not really, but...
Come on, you don't have to be shy about it. Hold it. Your argument is still not airtight.
Would you care to elaborate?
I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there is still the possibility that she is the Yatagarasu. That again? Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I am the real Yatagarasu. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? Whether you're the real deal or a fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire.
Objection. Preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing?
The fact that she calls herself the Yatagarasu, that in itself is the most elegant proof. Miss Sheena. Yes. I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said.
What? Ironic statement after playing this case. I love Sheena's outfit. It is one of the outfits of all time, I will say that. Wait, which statement? Oh, I have no intention of taking back any of what I said. Is that the ironic statement? Is she about to take back everything that she said? Is she about to be like, wait, I'm kidding. I really wasn't, I swear.
I am the great thief Yatagarasu. And I refuse to allow some imposter to claim that name as their own.
What? I couldn't have committed the murder because I went to the bathroom after eating Taco Bell. Objection, that was Chipotle. Extraterritorial rights. Shoot. Testimony 10,000,001. Imposter among us. Amongst us.
And I refuse to allow some imposter to claim that name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me towards. I will walk it the best I can.
It's not good to be so stubborn. I hope you can understand that.
Thanks a lot for the concern, Miss Sheena. Let me share something with you, too, as a token of my appreciation. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay?
What? Damn.
Well, I guess we better get going.
Going? To where?
To the King of Alabast. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right?
Oh, you suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here thinking. You see where the Alabastian knife came from. We'll have to pay the Alabastian Empire a visit. Embassy a visit, is what I meant to say. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt. Understood.
To be continued! Whoa. We got through the first part, everyone. No, don't make me go. I want to go back to case 2.
March 14th, 7:44 p.m. Theatrum Neutralis Lobby. Damn. Oh my goodness. Count off. Wait, did I give this like MIB guy a voice? I don't remember. Was it high pitched also like count off, or was it like count off? I don't I don't remember. Hey, if I get a punishment, I might be going back to Turnabout.
Like,
count off.
One. MIB stands for Men in Black. Yeah. Like the movie. One.
Shifu. 99 callouts. So all 99 members are most likely here and are accounted for, sir.
Are you ready for this? You ready for this voice that I gave Lang?
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The second one from my right.
Sir, yes, sir.
Here, a birthday present for you.
What?
Shifu, I did not know that you knew all of our birthdays.
What a kind heart you have. Shifu, you are more of a man than will ever be, sir. I'm really sorry, but it's not my birthday.
Long Z says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. That present isn't for you. It's for your younger brother's wife's younger brother. Yeah. Tell him I said hi and happy birthday, won't you?
Yes, sir.
Shifu, I can't believe you remember that much about each of us.
Shifu, I'm so moved that I can't stop crying. We're all crying.
I should probably leave them to their alone time. Alright, meeting's over. Everyone head for your posts. Dismissed!
Sir!
Yo, were you guys there the whole time? I got a call from Sheena. She's already filled me in. Sounds like you're out to get in my way again. I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. I simply request that you grant me permission to investigate the Alabastian embassy. And what if I say no?
Objection!
Agent Lang, this man is my subordinate. As I have received permission from the ambassador, he is to be extended the same rights. Sorry, sis, but it's not that simple. Alabas has the strictest immigration regulations in the world. Or didn't you know? Even among my elite men, about only half of them were admitted into the country. Besides, any more cooks in the kitchen and we might spoil the soup, if you get what I mean. How dare you make such assumptions? Don't take this the wrong way, but I thought I was in charge of Alabast, Miss Von Karma. Look, try to understand, okay? Things over in Alabast are a bit of a mess right now. What do you mean by a bit of a mess? No one told you. We had an incident in Alabast as well. This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor.
Look, Wolfie, just let us in already.
Hold it. Oh my goodness, who is this? What? Okay, what voice do I give this person? I don't know who they are. I don't know what their character is or anything like that. So I'm going off of your judgment. What voice should I give this person that I'm about to see here? About to voice. It starts. Help. Uh-oh. He is old. Okay. I can do old. Old is fine.
Is there a problem here, Agent Lang?
Like that? Is that good? Like he's on he's on his.
Is there a problem here, Agent Lang?
It's the man. I'm scared. All right. Old man on deathbed. I can do that.
Is there a problem here, Agent Lang?
Not really. Just having a discussion about whether or not to let these guys in.
Ambassador Alba, we ask that you please allow these people to join the investigation.
Look at my nose. I'm like Pinocchio, but I sawed off my nose. Having a debate because of my country. I'm terribly sorry for placing you good people in that kind of situation. It is all because I lack the strength to govern well.
Please, it is nothing of the sort, Ambassador.
You weakling!
Perfect. I can already tell how I'm gonna do this. Curse your frailty and inability to change your country.
What are you?
The thing is, investigations conducted in my country have been under Agent Lang. And it is my judgment that in order to minimize disruption in the investigation, I should leave everything up to Agent Lang.
There you see.
Oh no way! Sorry, that voice made me so tired. I'm yawning. Hold it. Oh. Oh no. Get out a conversation between these two. Later on, his nose grows longer. Look at me, he's what? Oh no. He is Pinocchio.
Ambassador Alaba, I ask that you please reconsider letting them into Alabast. What was that? My very own secretary has been murdered in the Bavalese embassy. And he was apparently caught up in some very shady dealings, completely unbeknownst to me. So I ask for your cooperation in our investigation. These aren't much, but I hope they can cover your travel expenses to Babal someday. Alright, I get it. Even if you beg Ambassador Alba, I still have to give the final okay anyway.
Alright, you hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? We're in.
Not so fast, my little crow girl. You're still a witness in the Babal murder. Butterman?
What?
So I'd like you to please stay in the Republic of Babal. Detective Gumshoe, please take a good care of Kay for me. Yes, sir. Thank God I can stop doing this voice that's making my throat destroyed. Sounds good to me. The fewer troublemakers, the better.
Rasp.
Rasp. Back in my day, we didn't have no logic and megatomas. We only had cross-examinations and spirit mediums. Oh, yes. Do you like how I'm floating?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask for a while now, but that lady over there, is she who I think she is?
Ah, that's right. I didn't introduce the two of you yet. Francisco Von Karma, the prosecutorial prodigy. It's nice to see you again.
Oh, I knew it. You're the whip lady.
You may address me as Miss Von Karma. Or Jacksepticeye. Top of the morning to you, laddies.
Miss Von Karma, I leave the investigation of Alabast in your hands.
Thanks. Rest assured. I will outsmart both the smuggling ring and the Yatagarasu. The smuggling ring, huh? Perhaps I should ask Francisca a bit more about them before I head into Alabast. Ah, I mustn't forget to thank Ambassador Paleno for all that he has done for me. Oh my. What a start to the investigation.
But it has been almost 4 hours, so I must say farewell for now. It has been a good stream. I am glad to have I'm glad to have gotten a few new people, Tiamat and Darsters. Thank you for the subs. I know Darsters isn't here anymore, but I appreciate you for the subscriptions. I will be looking forward to your return. I think next stream is gonna be this Friday. I am busy Wednesday, so I cannot stream Wednesday, and I am busy next Monday. But funnily enough, Wednesday, I believe, is Lulu's birthday, who was here in the chat earlier, and Friday is Sen's birthday. So that's kind of funny. So I think next week, after the Friday, I'll be streaming Wednesday and Friday. Because, my goodness, we gotta get through this game. Opening calendar. Well, I appreciate it. Funnily enough, it's my dad's birthday on Monday. So, that's why I can't stream next Monday. So it's a birthday week all around. Next week. But, again, I appreciate you all for coming out. It warms my heart that even though we didn't have a huge stream today, that you all still came out, found the stream, subscribed, came back. It's nice to get back in the groove. You too, Tiamat. You also have a good day. Last month I didn't stream very much because of internet problems. But this year, 2025, is the year of the grind. We're going to hit 1,000 subscribers. It's going to happen. We're two more closer now. So I appreciate you all, and I will see you all on the next stream. It says more Edgeworth on Monday, but that's because I didn't change it from last time, from like a month ago. From months ago. Next stream will be Friday. So anyway, thank you all once again for coming out. I appreciate you all. I'll see you Friday. All right. Have a good day.